This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Asamba biu. Ai, Boadu TV sin ya samba. Na woni say Nana Aba Anamoah last year moho. Oko tweet ye say abrante bi ba ne poster sana betro. Kesia Mahama ena ye the only option na. Ana Nana Aba cho say abrante kura de na wo ha ma adwen sa. Maka to say Mahama also ye Ghana ye no. Oboa entro e joke. Mahama ni bi papa bia de magana. Ena chese abanya wote dwa so kura so de. Monyo wase bibia. Anti bi sama de na pesa meka. Na say Nana Aba Anamoah kire say oni option bia de mamo. Onkono koto na abase no na adwen kire no. Ena ka bitela se mo ho. Nya atwenfo. Wo Nana Aba Anamoah. Adwuma nipa wo ye adwuma ma no so ye politician. Nipa adwuma wo mu ye ne de no so ye politician. Na abrante ni bisa wase ho anon to aba mana unhu enka njense Mahama na eba obe Ghana yi na wese Mahama nye ekuvado so aba yin. Watiti bi de amano last year so ye nyina ni demonstration upon demonstration upon demonstration e course. Amusem wo ha Kevin Teller eja na atnase na wado so nsem ma hudo trends ahodo e baye last year mu ena yede esomo ntino meso time kuchu na kohwe bra Kevin Teller e fire e wosa nsem nyina.
I read a tweet from Nana Aba Anamoah and it got me pissed off. It got me pissed off because we are in a space where people are trying to find answers to our problems. We are in a space where we have only 2 political parties in Ghana. We are in a space where we are trying to let people understand that we need to vote. We need to consider the work of political parties before we vote. We need to see the development that political parties they have brought in our lives before we vote. Normally, some people come in my inbox and ask me questions. Some of them are older, some of them are younger, some of them are like my grandfathers. They come in my inbox to ask me something. And just so much they give me that respect because they think say I'm abreast of issues. Technically, I'm ahead of them when it comes to current issues. Until they want to verify from me. And the reason why they are doing that is say I call myself a journalist. I sit on radio, I sit on TV, I try to explain the facts to them for it to help them shaping their mind before they vote. And I'm saying shaping their mind to know that the voting they are going to vote, how beneficial is it going to be for them? Because people have to have a reason for voting, and it should be, as a third world country, we need to consider a lot of things before we vote, especially our developmental project, our economic situation, how we will be able to live, survive, how we will not hurt ourselves from the voting we are voting. So when people call you a journalist in Ghana, they hold you in a certain level. They think you are smarter. You should be able, because Debiano, you are reading current affairs. You are able to assess both governments. You are able to assess both parties. You are able to let them understand where you way, when you way. You are able to let them know that we have 2 parties in Ghana, and this is what this person has done, and this is what this guy too has done. And the reason why I want you to go this way is because when you look in your locality, you see a hospital. Your health is important. You might not have a good job, but that government or party that built the hospital for you was thinking about your health. So it's a positive for that government. So that is our job, to guide the citizenry to understand and know why they should vote and how they should vote. We are not going to force them to vote a certain way, but we are going to give them the facts for them to analyze it so that it shapes or guides them how to vote. Now, as a journalist, mona moka se mo ye experienced journalist. Mona mo ken kan brofo, mona mo nima de, mona mo kan news mo ye current. Mona mo tro brofo papa. Now, I think there was a young man who has been going to Nana Aba Anamoah's Twitter page. And he's been writing still no alternative If not JM, then who? The young man was asking Nana Aba Anamoah a question. Or say still no alternative. If not JM, then who? Then maybe the young man has read about the NPP and read about the NDC. But maybe the young man is in a position where he needs somebody he can trust. Or obi obetuma gine di se sebio minimade kakraba. Maybe I buy you away there. Watena radio swatch, watena TV swatch, or yensem troni de onim ni minim. Intimi busan say me say nye jema eye dean. This is a question nipa ni busa somebody he might revere and think say would you onim nyansa. You should be able to let the person understand. If not JM, maybe this person, because this person is better than JM, because this person has done all these things that JM cannot do or could not do, because this person is incorruptible, because this person is better, because this party is better. It's a simple question. It does not matter how many times the person asks you the question. But Nana Aba Anamoah carrying herself around in Ghana like the most intelligent journalist. This is her response. You keep typing JM and NDC under my post because you need your bosses to see what you are working, to see that you are working. What I'm telling you is that NDC's claim to make Ghana better is a big joke, and they know it. The NPP, on the other hand, is a complete disaster, and they know it. Nana Aba Anamoah is as confused as a church rat. The young man is asking you. You are the people who call yourself intellectuals. You are the people who are walking in corridors of power, telling people you know more than they know. You read more than they read. You analyze the things more than they analyze. He's asking you, what do you think? Now your answer to the person is an insult. And then you some questions, and they can never answer questions without bringing in the NPP, because the people they deal with, their clients, are both NPP and NDC. Because what you just said here does not make any sense. So what are you trying to imply here? Who should we vote for? You don't know why you vote. You sit on radio and TV and ask questions. You are a Ghanaian. There's troubles we are going through. You might be going through more than us, but you are pretending as if you are living good. The things that people are going through in Ghana today, you might be going through 1,000 times. So when a young man comes and asks you and even say, if not JM, then who? It is up to you. It is not force, but it is up to you to let the man know that in my capacity, I have gone through these people. And what I know is these guys have done this. These guys have done this. Now, do the analysis yourself and then vote. You don't just jump and say, every single person on social media asking questions is paid by a political party. But you, Nana Aba Anamoah, you are being paid by a politician. He opened GH1. Comrade for is not a politician. You are acting as if you are a self-made woman. You have not worked for anybody before. As we speak in Ghana, you work for a politician. You are being paid by a politician. In fact, most of politicians in Ghana who are corrupt are your friends. And I know you have clients in the NDC and you have clients in the NPP. So at this point, it's so difficult for you to accept that the NPP that has not built one hospital in your hometown, in the Volta region and in the central region, you cannot sit in public and tell them that they have failed you and they have failed Ghanaians. You cannot look into the eyes of your clients in the NPP to tell them that, you know what, it was through somebody that's how I got here. It was through the opportunity a government gave me by building universities, building colleges. That is how today I am speaking like a parrot, making people think I am even smarter than the queen. You have not been able to tell the young man that, you know something, governments come in, they need to work for us. Governments are supposed to build, they are supposed to create, they are supposed to make sure the young people get the opportunity. So if this government is in and it has not done that, it is your right to vote against the government because they promised you A, B, and C. Now, Nana Aba Anamoah, instead of you to mellow yourself, you are not smarter than anybody. You are not richer than anybody. You are not better than anybody. I am not better than you. And no one too is better than you. But just be honest for once. You cannot please your clients in the NPP and please your clients in the NDC. You need to choose site. You need to let people know we are not forcing you to be NDC and nobody's forcing you to be NPP. But as far as you have put your face out there that you are a journalist, you read wide, people like this will come to you and ask you questions. You are not supposed to tell everybody that everybody has been paid by somebody to come and question you. Then fucking leave the Twitter. ana kobubo eye enkukuo bi obebi na kotrem. If you don't want to answer, block the person and move on. But you cannot unintelligently come out and say people asking questions are being paid by politicians, but you are being paid by a politician. Kwabena Dufo is a first-class politician, and he is feeding you every month. So you turning around to tell somebody, say, Obine Tianika or Ye Jumano, who are you working for? You are more than a slave than that person, because what the end you're official. We all know that you are slaving for Kwabena Dufo, but the young man who wrote you don't even know where he works. You have no idea what he does, but we have an idea of what you do. We know how much you take. We know that you are slaving for Kwabena Dufo. So sometimes you people should sit back a little bit and think. You don't want to do politics, we get it. You don't want to be involved in politics, we get it. We know you people work with politicians. You know politicians are your clients. We know. So if you don't want to get people pissed off, stay away. How many demonstrations in Ghana have you led? Have you followed? But you can chip on every political issue. You can on every issue. It is not about wearing pencil moku. It is not about makeup. It is not about pencil, slate, and corset. It's about being real and being honest with the people. You were saying that you gave birth when you were very young, but you were still able to continue education. School no kono funu. You people forget so easily. You people, when you get in a small position to sit, you think everybody is a fool. Oh, we're on table for Jimmy. No. You gave birth very early, but you were able to complete your education. And ya abandon the basic school. I can ask you, Nana Aba Anamoah, schools are called Ghana in NDC. Without NDC, you will be a riffraff. Without NDC, Anka baby, I will free no come from ama hubon die, because people will tag you. Wow. But because a government came and built schools for you to pursue, go through that school to become somebody today, you need to give credit. Other than Mama school, no, time, sir. Why do you make common sense so difficult to understand? Into any time you'll be able to question, you are not blind, you are not under any spell to answer anybody any question. But you also don't have the right to make it look like, say, Obia or what Ghana be a kasa, and trying to say NDC is better than your MPP, no. Sandy Pande Jimmy. You are being paid by Kwabena Dufo Onyanisika from politics. That is how Kwabena Dufo made his money. He got his money from politics, because it is involvement in politics and a man opportunity to open banks and get that money. So when you are branded, who is a slave? You are slaving. He might be working for himself. You are slaving officially. Munjai Sanyama Tantaino, when did you ever lead a demonstration to ask for accountability in this government? Because your friends are in the MPP, your friends are in the NDC, they are supporting you, they are making you look sharp. By the end of the day, some people are hungry, they don't have friends in the MPP, they don't have friends in the NDC, they want to see the right thing done. Into when our toya would then end there, when you be do to see Eric Kawura and you're beyond just opportunity, no. We don't care about your fake lives. If you people don't want to respect the people, we will not respect you. The young man did not come to disrespect you. He came asking you a simple question. Unim nyansa nche obia o. Unchan obia, unya papa nche obia. Unko school papa bia nche obia. You people should understand. Munya radio phone TV phone so tena. You talk anyhow. I just Jimmy. I used to respect you a lot. Nami bupa. I thought to say, me betina na my girlfriend, na my girlfriend. Mo jwe jeans to motom fianfian so an kwasi akeka. We are going through hell. Your son or your kid is not in Ghana. Ask, why are you not bringing him back to live in Ghana? Because Ghana nye, na Ghana nyanka, I don't know bisu. You people should be patriotic a little bit. Jamu ya net time. Mun chen obia o Ghana. Obia su endi, una na ba na onya korasa. Untina sa TV ni so 30 years, say na mutia. You people should maintain your level a little bit. When serious things are happening, we need to change the system. No matter what them, your client to MPP, your client to NDC, into cloning shit. San kwasi ade no muntu twaso. Unhu sa ga na the sifita say the ode bidie ebo eye insanso mu fifa na siso a. Also it GH1 kwasi asam. You people think we have time for this nonsense again? Bolare, talk to these your things. Bolare, talk to these your things. We don't care where their clients are. We just want the right thing to be done. And I'm telling you, Bolare, talk to those your things in your GH1. They are not better than anybody. Yeah, you can set your who anymore. You better track Bokina Kofabiu. So you people should understand and know your level. We are saving the nation. Now, distracting nipa. You people know nothing. Who cannot pick a paper and read on TV? Who go to Gimpa, go to GIA, you get thousands of them. Who cannot pick a document and read? Is it about tightening your ass and sounding like a British or sound like an American? That is not achievement. We need to speak the truth and change the system. I'm not forcing you to be NDC or MPP, but speak on the facts. Don't underestimate anyone and say, where Becca NDC at 70? Oh, yeah, you are the master. Now, who are you? How much are you paid? Who are you working for? Are you not working for Comnado for? Comnado for or a Sofo or a politician? The nonsense must stop. Takrade, the NPP say almost see amphitheater. Moka say amphitheater be an answer. Moka say moba be CB. Ewo eye Kumasi omko dada Santifo. Enie. Theater no so mbesi ama eye Western region no ena omusi no enie. Oti Ghana ema obi busa say if it's not JM then who are okache nipan say they are paying the person. And at JM, did you see this dirty thing? What's not Tangana kwasa samon kwana emo. So MPP for say omusi theater kakraka ewo eye Western region secondi takrade enie. We na omu poster chere Western region for aba omunya na secondi. Aba omunya na takrade. Esi omu takrade ade omusi amomuni amphitheater. We na mkwakwo hwe sene wo ho. Secondi takrade for. Yetna Ghana na moti Ghana mo pese mo beka no kre. Aban na feli. Ye nyina yefa ya no ntumi antu aban no moti wo na mo ye de ye mpasem kwasiafo na asem si a ye nkwa ne ho beka. Monya mo ho nka bi. And then I'm treating you to say we are different. This is the nonsense you people are defending. This is the nonsense you people are telling Ghanaians. Say you cannot emphatically tell Ghanaians this is a bad government. I will not look at this and say oh person kotoaba jabain where you are buying. This is what they say they are building. Okota this is amenoka say ya. This is what they say they are building. This we need theater now omusia matakrade for. Now, secondly, takrade focus on a demonstration. When people say this government is a terrible government, it needs to leave power, mayor politics. I am telling the people the truth. A dear way, in Faswa Ben Ghana for being also. A dear in Faswa, more journalists for more Ghana, Munimasa Chame, more mainstream media, Marco School, Musha James Shasha Dross. Is this how you develop a nation? What is this? Now you better catch a Ghana for say some kwasia same way we don't have to entertain it. Share besi and kwasia for way abo. This is what they can show. MPP besi on abo Ghana. Almost 30 a cambe go almost jai to yawu. They are not paying our debt again. Omunchaya can be mo. Sika mo beto ya John Muhammad Jato mo didn't yin kwasia for way. This is what they call say breaking the eight. Now mo to social media and Twitter. Tron kwasia sem. Na enya John Mahama ni NDC a hwan se enya NDC na babesi school e babesi adwuma ma momma na mompena no manya bia ya hwan mu. There is no neutrality in this nonsense again. Baby a Ghana edu no, there's nothing called neutrality because you people, you the likes of Nana Aba Anamoah mo na mu heli Akufo-Addo ni bedru ha. So this is not the time for you people to be neutral here. This is the time for you people to tell the people the hard truth. Because at the end of the day, you all vote. We are not forcing anybody to be NDC. NDC requires also and I'm more fair. So they are not forcing anybody to be NDC. We are just telling you people to let the people know the facts between the two parties and governments. What each of them have done and why some people need to sit back and analyze and vote. This nonsense. Na mo a moteto asome journalist no somebody sika mo bi se own city atano kusi ade we be mo de mo kra mo nan ka mo nsan ka no mo musika mo de man kofo so mo ko city ado mo si ade we ma e be mo de na ye busa se esi ano ye ntoma hwan a wo se NDC nya MPP nya tie ntoma hwan mo hwirim kwasi akeka na mo de te Ghana ho e na kofo bi heli mo because mo ye local champions. Now this is takrade mama nchoma de bi. The young men and women are more takrade and say they want to go out and demonstrate. They want to tell the world and this president, this government, this vice president, the NPP administration, including Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, NPP ni. The people of takrade are almost to about do Emma MPP no. The young people are tired. They are fed up. They want to get on the street because omo kwan nyina say ejuma ni takrade. In Juma water crade, oil omo for takrade, cocoa omo for natural resource omo tam takrade. At the end of the day, the only party etumi aba ye even takrade port NDC. And these fools every day takrade for any western region for 2 abama omo. Secondly takrade for, but they are asking a day na maye. So we want to hit the street. Our roads are bad. We don't have any better infrastructure. There are no companies here. There are no jobs here. You are not creating any opportunity for we the young people here. We still keep voting for you people. We are not stupid. We want the world to know that 2024 we are going to vote against you, and this is the reason why we want to vote against this government. There's a reason why people get on the street to demonstrate. They want the world to know if we change our vote and we decide to kick this government out from Western region, the reason is because this and this and this and that. That is why the people are telling you Takrade, secondly Takrade deserves better. Now this is something I'm welcoming. We are all supposed to be happy about it. We are all supposed to say, okay, the young people are beginning to ask for what they deserve. They are beginning to ask questions. The taxes they are paying, the transparency they are asking for, they are beginning to question the system. We should all be happy. Now see this. This man, he is the Minister Public Enterprise MP Efie. He went on radio. Oko Western Region, your baby a friend Efie or your MPP ni or your Public Enterprise MP. And I'm friend saying Minister Public Enterprise on or say MP Efie. Or your Western Region ni or your MP baby on one youth neka say you know something ye pese ye kwan ye pese ye build crew no 7 years ni ye kwan ba ko Takrade okotena radio so muti asmo kan or say if you have idle time and lack information if you have idle time and lack information, you may be swayed by this campaign and demonstration. I am ready to meet them on Radio 360 and share information. They must come and let us think rather than demonstrating or say. So what we are now ni bibia ye. Na sabio say eba bibi to say information and I say ubenya in some ewu nsempa na se wan kasa no say information won saka say no kora na so what we are now ni bibia ye e say the youth of Takrade and secondary because somebody bibia ye you can say idle hander just say oh we are sansani unni adwuma ye on shara ni pipi papa bia ye sorry abo na akwakobo ana akwakoto dame ana akwako wi obi ade ana say obetena fa akwano apetition MP na ono Efie Western Region o catch Takrade youth ne say o say samuti wiase uti wiase na say unni bibia yo oya kromfo unni adwuma ye oya sansani a de bia na wadwene also ye demonstration into o catch say Kufuor we sansani time na all ye demonstration 1995 or catch us say NPP for demonstration kumi preko any dumso no na omuni bibia ya omo yankwasiafo ya sansafo including himself and the MP or Western Region asama wo bi na no catch Takrade young people or catch the youth of Takrade say yen create adwuma mamontumu ya sansafo muni bibia ya enti na ndem kwan ase no mo ka ho asem. This is the highest insult. Just say in conform with the omo jimi what radio so catch us mo youth no more sansa for because you are idle, you don't have anything to do. For you to even make that statement say you are idle hands, no, you are accepting or you are confirming say the majority of the youth that are speaking up say you need to create opportunity for them. You are accepting that you have done what? You have deceived them. You have at the end of the day lied to them. You didn't give them what you promised them. Intendano wo be MP omasa to ama udi omatam so me sansa for omuni dwumadi intino ompesom ko demonstration na omomra na kanyansasam kire omo MP mo amokoto abama MP no ade ono to ka kire mo no osako so asemo no kan o say me church mu na mo MPP for so bi omu Western Region for Takrade secondary for omu so mo agimi o say any demonstration for secondary Takrade deserves better is the most bogus as it will be taking place in the midst of construction of all around which now let me take this again. Any demonstration for secondary Takrade deserves better is the most bogus as it will be taking place in the midst of construction all around, of construction all around, which is the first in history for the metropolis. Or say demonstration be a takrade mebunu beye a yatuni din secondi takrade deserves better no. Or say sebio a dam a bodam semamo mabu bodam. Or say it is bogus. Or say nyanse bi anim eye ewurukideka. Or say eye Jimmy for asede e Jimmy for na yesa. Or say any demonstration be a ben secondi takrade biano by the youth, you know, it is bogus. Mo amukoto abama omo no, and the mo ye kire say yenya mo kwan, mo ye kire say yembie schools, yensi hospitals, yenkyekire takrade ye no, MP na moto abama na ofie fie no, ose mo ye nkwasiafo to do demonstration. Mo Jimmy, mo ye ma adwene say mo be demonstration a mo ye moa, obika say bogus as kire no. Ye ka say bogus a say ye hwie ya na egu anim we oye bogus. Okọ de nim no say ade na mokɔ demonstration mommra takrade da mohwɛ epuntuduma ekoso na wo kwase ampanyi takrade youth ko mo hu puntuduma omo so mo kwan ye ya akɔmɛ demonstration and come back say they want to hit the street. We are Jimmy for. There is a reason why the people want to demonstrate, and they have stated it. There are no jobs, they are not creating any opportunities, they don't have good roads, a chronomutimino health. I say yeah, calm education. I say you people have not contributed anything because of the resources if you have no anything on Mokasa. Now we do Jimmy got in radio to say a yet takrade form of person yes a demonstration no in Mebruno more takrade no I'm to Abama NPP to Abama no Omuyan Kwasiafo. They are bogus. This is a foolish MP. With all due respect, this man is very foolish. He has insulted the people of the Western region. Secondly, takrade for on some koto abama akwawe and I'm koto abasuma ejapamesa kwasi ampenyi bia ne nse ejapamesa we Jimmy do ni man say tadi time do one eye Western regional minister Kobi Ochredako and the takrade a wato asase any stores wo nyina oni Kennedy Japan akromfo and the san kwasiafo e person kofa eye kromfo to say eye akweya gold akweya fan saying akoya na asechini ewi awon person ko fa ewi Charles Bisu so ebetena eye katan bedi MP na mo takrade for hwesa akwa we tena radio so didi matam mo besa ko sala isa mo to aba ma NPP. Hey, then you people coming into my inbox and telling me Kevin talk about takrade, then I don't need to do that, because san kwasiafo we na mo besa ko to aba mo en kwasia NPP we and the takrade for any second for your problem. Kobi Ochredako eye sa Jimmy Fowe e Japan mesa any sa Charles Bisu non person by force cromfort Charles Bisu ewi Charles Bisu because of Charles Bisu your boni patuo ewo wasa mrekuduka. These people are crazy. They don't need to lead takrade secondly Western region na mama san kwasiafo we treat mu samo ye moa and the MP to media power Jimmy we etna ready say Western region. Secondly, takrade youth person kwa demonstration because omo kwan nye enjuma ni ho nyoma also omo yan kwasiafo wo yare for te say wo omo na omo tua wo taxes ma kodi ajantra for mba no also omo yan kwasiafo. Me say takrade for Western region for 2024. This is the last line. So mo improve bibia kire MPP for a ombe fa mo sem ponche. Now this is another thing I want us to address. Angry chief of Nana Aba in the Ejumaku Enyan Esiam district of the Central Region chiefs have stopped pupils from studying in a school building which is now a death trap and putting the lives of the children at risk. Angry chiefs of Nana Aba in the Ejumaku Enyan Esiam district of the Central Region have stopped pupils from studying in a school building which is now a death trap and putting the lives of the children at risk. You see, ahemfubia omowo Ejumaku Aba Ejumaku Esiam district no omo astop enkwara bi se mo nko school omo nyina ntena fie aden if you say school na enkwara no kosua de wo mu no omo anhwe ya ebebu okunkwara no nyina momowu 2023 the basics yentumi solve primary JSS SS yentumi solve and if you want to see how terrible this school looks ahemfo na ya de pa for once micro mfante for ahemfo bi wa kire bibi enye de bia na emo ene sardine wa kire bibi ahemfo no a stop school for nkora nsem omo nko omo trefie efri se aban ne tenkran aban president no oti eye private jet im ena o dware gu yeso aban ne tenkran na omo chesika aban ne tenkran na ne ma ebie restaurant $6 million aban ne tenkran ena eye Ekufuado yire to bag $25,000 one aban ne tenkran ena o tia 1 million ama eye NPP se mama ye mpam kenoforiata aban ne tenkran ena omudi Ghana sika Euro Bank of Ghana akotwe sika be gudem ama sisila da power $25 million gudem enye ono nko a ena Ghana fo no mutua to ema aban no eye Ekufuado ene omomudi yeso no sankofo no edi sika no wonkran ena omomutua eto no ya set death trap ama omomba this is school Ghana for nkwara atimu ko school a current school esiwo emo ahemfo no mo se dabi MPP abedi Ghana so 7 years the NDC ntumi kwa nwie no mo ntumi nwie enkofo e catches on basic schools 350 ewo Ghana led by Bawumia Kennedy Japan Alan Cash MPP for catcher say omo basic schools 350 in the first year school back ukra bomunsie one now them there your story we mu this is basic school primary kindergarten P5 P6 we cannot even do this we cannot even get the basics right now here now yedama de chinya education minister say 12 senior high schools to offer aviation and aerospace engineering course. Adia chinya education minister no basics na e wo say nkora ni nya kora ansa no modu SS no yentumi ponya basics no right yentumi in school dan po ma nkora nkom at primary JSS before they go to SS no Ghana yete ha no yeni national airline so president to Ghana no otu kwan a also one jet per eno de call e che ko rent Ghana Air Force for plane near the carry funu ebo etumi the Air Force plane near the tam funu efrin kran near the ko srem near tam efri funu efrin kran near the ko Kumasi ye ni national airline near wo Ghana Airways ya papa kofo nana ene dem nu se wo yem oba no betwa diye ya papa eye ntie na me shara ntomfa ho kese me shara kran kan kese yeti Ghana ha ena ye papa kofo baaye sebio our condolence to ye papa kofo ba o se me bowding ye papa kofo baaye Ghana Airways ho ena obetwa diye our condolence to you papa ne etia basics ne kra ye ntumi nyeye ena kwa we say ende schools are 12 senior high schools omo besua aerospace ni engineering senia ye di plane ko wiem ni ehwe ewiem sibia planet ne tie aerospace ena aviation plane tuo ni ade hey body ye duare wa akra ye ntumi nnua ma ne mfifi mi entwandi sa edutim we or vice president edi into wetu akowiem kohwe de wo wiem ama nkora no mo esesere ba besua plane wonyo mase ne plane tu fa ha ne ade eye mikro mo fanti krom school nam de kire no ene guo no ebuaku nkora I say abodam I say nim nyansa I say Ghana ne ete no ye mpese e beka no kora biem na wo kan story na de ya wom e was a story we hu no say or saying Korana Omubesua Aerospace any aviation no ewo SS no Omudru University that means say Omu first year ni Omatra Omu Babe Twaso every second year. Now when you read the story, this is what the story says. I don't want to say anything for you to say Kevin is making things up. Now, the Minister of Education, Dr. Yaweduchum, has announced that 12 senior high schools will offer aviation and aerospace engineering courses in the next academic year in partnership with some universities. Or say, a year SS for be any schools bear 12. Omobabe aerospace any aviation a year any idea any plane 2 any idea no or 6 schools a year 12 SS no mobile busia schools no more selected 12 schools are omobesia na okore nim no se any universities be ene beka omutia bon na enkora no akosua ewiem nsakraye a year planet way a benway and a benway ye komu na ye pie ha ye befura ha any sibia plane 2 ni plane hu nyoma nsakraye okore nim say he also said that 30 schools will receive learning management system that have been loaded online onto tablets. Osi schools SS nkwa 30 omu nyina benya eye akandia omu de besua eye saa nyoma we ni nyina gu tablet so online. Akora bi hweme ewo eye fagum SS de obedi enwumre kro onye bi ndiye o ka kire ne se aerospace and online fagum school no omote no omutu bula no monom obi hweme free fankoba ne SS no block ne ya trepe SS no headmaster office ne 2 blocks and am kora ne mema omode da abontene saa kora ne nya bebi entontoma hwe ne kohwe ne skin odo mo kwasi ate akra se enkora besua aerospace wo online data uko enima o say the move forms part of the government science, technology, engineering, and mathematics transformational agenda and will allow students to enroll and graduate to complete a year of college work and spend 3 years in university instead of 4. Or say, sa juma de bema enkorano sebio omo betumi de so mo sua sa de na that means say so omo besua no SS ebe aerospace na aviation no omo pass SS na so omo ko university a omo ko starting free level 100 omo starting free level 200 if you say omo SS no omo sua bibia friend aviation ni aerospace on tablet enti eno no e qualify omo say so omo ko university bia omo starting free first year and now level 100 they will start from level 200 300 400 no way into university also I'm 4 years no on the aerospace naba any aviation into 3 years and kwasia keka because we mo Jimmy omo dwene Ghana ho they don't even care about the basics educhum de oye nyina no ope bibia tare ne din ho ope vice president di into osua Bawumia nantie Bawumia nkwasiade a wabeye na and the ugugo the best liar in Africa Bawumia no he is basically learning from Mahamudu Bawumia ope obi oye true for Ghana Bawumia ope obi ono so one criminal educhum baba be educhum scandal bi akrem I decided not to do it for some reason. I'll do it. I continue to say the teachers nankasa more education sector when you do the scandal they don't want to react. Educhum you papa or you crom for until right now no educhum ko for SM educational calendar no educhum so baba be say the tertiary calendar. It's right now what it will happen and I said Escaffolding in Abeka Somomanko SS. Oka go and learn aviation and aerospace. So we electives no titini nyina na so we fail kura na we fail other subjects. Na so we pass it aerospace and aviation. When you make it into the university, automatically first year there unko level 100. You are going to level 200, 300, 400. The question here is it only in Ghana or it applies when a student from Ghana who learned aerospace and aviation in senior high school wants to travel to America or the UK or to any other country? Does it apply that when they leave Ghana, they will be able to straight up go to level 200 in the universities they want to go? A simple thing. They don't think about anything. Until they come throw things out in the system because they have the NPP pigs and dogs on Twitter who will be asking questions and saying silly things. And this aerospace we now pass it na so kaso because school UK so first year now obe skip Ghana uko UK so betuma skip ana because so to kwan kwa abrochi na we university of Ghana Legon kura no uko tro English proficiency test ana meboa uko tro even though utro brofo eye Ghana wo pass ye no uko abrochi ma sa tro brofo enti right now mo ka say so bi tua aerospace any aviation or SS na so ko Lego na on started from first year started from second third and fourth no so any pan person ko school UK aerospace na osua no okọ obekọ level 200 300 400 we want to ask go and solve the basics. This man is crazy. Educhumo nimunyansa was same education we not just studies so ahwe dia for no mu free Honduras, Mexico, free El Salvador, Kora Mexico, no tra border na, wura California, on an church romo. One, a lion. My name is Alberto. My name is Alberto. Oh no, on tra de papa bia America. Oh, and I'm first akwa we akwa Ghana so on education so. Or your people or your studies teacher. School will be any American mainstream studies. Obia owning krata, obia comedeno, obia aba America, or person senior bro for kakra no and only be obia ye. Any mainstream school. And I got tamako we aba Ghana. I should there for the border na. Omo gugu eye El Salvador, El Paso border no so no. Omo gugu eye sanko for na should there for no. Na ochire omo brofo. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Adena ye higher homa in kofobi say ye massa. Educhum. Any correct as your bodam. Mami chama debu ha. Bawumia or a comedian. I don't even want to waste my time. Now, Airport Company Limited. So same way I've always wanted to speak on it. Asama esi wa Ghana ha yesi Ghana Airport Company Limited. Airport Company Limited nipa odano oye board chair Paul Adum Ochre. Hey, that is uncle. Ye Jimmy O, and then go for the Twitter say the alternative NPP and NDC are the same. I'm a bodam what Twitter and so on. I'm a bodam was our Twitter and so. So market na moko market o na munjae mo nkwasi akeka no NDC NPP are the same. Mo bodam. Now, Educhim Pedro ene eye Eduardo emu no chiro ma de o El Salvador for ene eye Mexico ene eye Honduras ene eye Dominican for no be fa ho pie no sanko for no ono na chiro ma de Eduardo eye da Silva eye Roberto Antirvro eye Casimiro Londani sanko for no chiro ma de o ahwedia for obugu train so no mo ba te ya tu obugu border so omni naninu no wuro ma tonsuom na wa che omo kire omo ajana 1 ajana 2 a 1 a 2 a 3 a lion has a tail, it has a big head and a very small waist. En kwasi asem sana MPP for be hype no oh Ghana for education man bi owo California educhum California educational system mere educhum wom na akwa we country obi a wako school say ono de okyere brofo ye oka country 2023 akoda obi na no ka country obota na tare ha na no hwa ha keka nkwasi asem adan ya ye de ye jiminti akwa wa kyere alliance na modern bedi education minister onkwasi asem ekoso Ghana afemo onkwasi asem ekoso Ghana. Now this what did you just send me? Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Mr. S. I need to put this on the screen to show people before we start this. So, Ghana Airport Company Limited, I same yes, Paul Adumacho, a view. Yeah. Young people in Ghana, this is the board of Ghana Airport Company Limited, right? Now, where the story go? Yeah, I have it here. So okay, Ghana Airport Company board of directors ni Paul Ademotre on the chairman. Paul Ademotre osada NCA board so. Madam Pamela Jamson Tete or a member. Mr. Tay Ajarako is a member. Sorry if I got your name wrong. Mr. Kwabena Mante Jake Nyako is a member. Madam Philomena Sam Potenge is also a member. Sorry, Philomena Potenge by my name keke. It is not your name. Madam Philomena Sam. Paul Ademotre is a journalist who represents the NPP. He is the board chair of Ghana Airport. Now, again, AC. And then the Biamekacha Ghana for say these clowns on TV. Omuye the day Vietnam suit, they don't care about you. Now you tikromha. And now you say Abaya Shemra. Emran said ye say Abaya Jubebu on us or say Ubusa Busansam Eshan Semua. Ubetima go through the RTI bill. Makacha Ghana for I am the first Ghanaian in history to organize an RTI forum in the United States of Ghana at the Ghana Embassy. Me, Kevin Taylor. So nobody can take that from me. When we talk about free speech, I am a pioneer in the history of Ghana. I have contributed my quota. And no fool can say, Ghana Kevin, I am a Ghana. If today anyone is enjoying RTI in Ghana, we contributed to the debate. We contributed to the pressure for these fools to pass it. Now, this guy called Paul Ademotre. Now, this story we are back. And the story is got to do with a Ghana Airport Company. Ghana Airport Company. You see, a RTI for no afine omo 200,000 Ghana so omo metia. Ninyina say. A Joy News for any other media houses be echo Ghana Airport Company Limited for her. We say a Frontier Company ana ewo Kotoka International Airport ejiji Ghana for sika Ghana ni bi obetu kwan aba Ghana anaso obefri Ghana bia na omojiji sika bebre over $40 million no sa company no sebio eya wan mu na etachire nipa ben na company ne ne dia dwuma dia omudi ye no sika se ne nyaaye na sika se na musu nyaaye na eye company na eye dwuma o Ghana Airport wane ma omo ho kwan a simple question or simple questions. Inti Joy News for some multimedia for Kobusa Ghana Airport Company Paul Ademotre board chair or say a journalist. That means he has every platform or every means to tell the people the truth. There then say board chair a journalist. That means he has access to information and he has access to a platform. It's in Quebec. Senka some way by no time a multimedia for and as a journalist for Ebusa say Frontier for no back to ka ebeji Ghana for sika charge ye COVID-19 time no ye perceive who a contract no no nanka a right for Paul Ademotre to say no problem guys. I am Paul Ademotre. I am the Angwamo guy. I am the Lotto forecaster. I have the documents because I am the chair. I'm the board chair. I am going to go on Metro TV to let Ghanaians know say a Frontier for no Ghana for and so Ghana for if you say me show na me no me pese Ghana for Jimmy di say me nya krom for me nya wi me nya obi a me kata kro no so if you say me NPP ni they see and they say afei multimedia for busa mo a oma answer and a multimedia for no call RTI for office say sa company a buying company ye busa omonsam my information here from Ghana for enkofo no mojiji Ghana for sika COVID-19 ewo airport no why dia sika say no munyaye nipa ben na te company no ye sika etuama omo no ewen Paul Ademotre a journalist esa a board chair a MPP ni at board no so ono so enkasaye. Remember Paul Ademotre we na okọ sika say wakoto Christmas tree ama Ghana airport millions and the any jail edaho enti multimedia for no echo RTI for office say emrada ho musa omo no mo information ne mamo RTI for no bo Ghana airport for bo mo Ghana for person mo hu no kore no Paul Ademotre na da no Momo muhunu kreno, Paul Ademochi mu enfie omo. In fact, Paul Ademochi release statement catch the airport from penifoni nyina say, "Memma obia enyi document bi ama RTI for." I'm telling you. Or release memo. Extra letter my airport managers ni nyina say, "On na board chair." Frontier for sika omobe wia e airport wo COVID-19 ni pewu Ekufu Adomo organize company ebe wia Ghana for sika GA sika no. Paul Ademochi na oti Metro TV in there say or your journalist on na e ka no kra kire no or release statement catch the airport phone say mo obia emmowa on na e board chair wa kira so kwasia sa no Jimmy Forsa no et TV so e catch Ghana for say Bawumia is the right person for us. Paul Ademochi e wi sa no. Inti, this is what happened. First, one in the choir, mu release the documents in my media. I don't know, kind of crunch Ghana for. Paul Ademochi said that never. He said he will never do it. And the RTI for SHO another letter. Edema Paul Ademochi said, "When we are board chair, our airport mu release the documents in my Ghana for who? Krono ya board Ghana for." Paul Ademochi said never. Paul Ademochi kwasia we gina radio so gina TV so e ka kire wo say ono pese o kire say oyi obi ama o ya NPP ni aboa sa no amanfo bia betena kotoka awia yesika hwe wo ho na yengi yesika o so onye ade o ya NPP journalist o protect Ekufu Ado kro no enti o de ne to kankan ni si so me ne wo sika ya gi ya pese hu be sika no koye wo NPP ni na o hwe me ya gi wo sika ya gi wo NPP ni kwasi ampenya wo ti Germany ya gi wo sika. Wa uti UK ti Massachusetts Jimmy for mudi Canada Japan chi mo ba Ghana na mo kemu semponchi ya ji musika Ghana for person mu se sika no hwan ho ne call ya Paul Ademochi kwasi ampanyi we ete eye Ghana port say memma obian release document enti dia kosi ni say RTI for edit tabono ato wo so say ye twa eka ato mo so mu metua what strategy no Inti ano aban etwa eka ma aban Ghana Airport Company e aban dia ena RTI almost ase no mo ye adwuma ma aban inti Paul say onyi documents ne madia ye twa ebo 200,000 Ghana to no so eye enye Paul so eye Ghana Airport Company so omutia asamasa information dia ye nsanka yate Ghana catch them say MPP obi catch us say John Mahama NDC alternatives are alternative Twitter for edin kwasiasem san kwasiasem we mo company na nke de ya mo bie company danti say mo company na mo chechire na kwasie bi yesa nka mo betena Twitter aka say don't come and tell me NDC and MPP John Mahama is not the alternative na NDC MPP are the same kwasiafo during NDC time mo bibi we mo amune mo the same profession mo ko documents me provincial Ghana for say John Mahama bokro no enti Paul Ademochi wan pene se ni me ne wo be hu Ghana for sika ye wiaye mo kai time ye vet ministers ye busa kandapa frontier company na ewo kotoka ejeji Ghana for sika no wan dia also ntumi ma answer ye busa communications minister Asla Owusu Asla ye vet o sa frontier hono no company frontier na airport or frontier na ejiji na wan dia Asla so so on answer ye busa obia Ekufu Ado ye no obia so on ma answer Paul Ademochi na board member board chair wa ma airport for warning member obia release document and there yes so mu 200,000 na asam fa na asam nko no credit person ye wuni there no enti Paul Ademochi nsanfa Ghana for sika free Ghana airport na on fa ma RTI for no mu nchendi enti aban se aban tua ne ka na ye ni timemufo na ye pedo kure no ye ne eni ejina ye ni timemufo na ye je sikedi ye ni Ghana fo na ye buye ye ni epese hu bebie sika koe no ya to ya twene se ye jimi esi ana aban se aban tua ne 200,000 sa 200,000 Ghana na ye wan sika na Paul Ademochi ene ne board ne kofa ye ne taxes. So what is stopping us from going after these people in broad daylight? What is stopping the young man from pulling a gun and firing through Paul Ademochi's car to say, why are you preventing me from seeing what I deserve to see? What is stopping a young man from Ghana from putting petrol on Paul Ademochi's car and setting fire in it? Because it is our money. Because a Ghana for dear. Why are they stopping us from seeing where the money went? na kwasiafo teto ka je say MPP NDC are the same intime entoaba inti NDC MPP fo ndisu ne nyina yewu ade ye kwasiafo sa obian force obian so me NDC ni o. I will not sit here and beg anybody to be NDC. Mabobodam. You need to look at what is happening, and we are not going to make you the greedy few to mislead the majority of the people and make them think say munkwasia benefit na munya or MPP muninti. We cannot speak when you people are fooling around. Inti yaniti memufo no ye maame no moton in toes ye nuanom na omo bre ye hia sika kosi school amankora ya kwa kosi hospital no omo no mo nye den inti ebede na ehu sika no inti ende Polano che entam Ghana for sika enfan koma Ghana for company na omo mienu nche. Who said it's 200,000 they will pay? How are they going to pay? If they don't pay, what will you do? If they write a check and it doesn't withdraw, what are you going to do? In terms of some no ubusa aban for say omo ma information a omo say omo nye na etwa ebo nti aban twa bo ma aban a na aban ne aban akasa na asem de na asem ko nkwasiade eti Ghana no na Poladomochi Jimmy for we gina TV so catch that was say Poladomochi Jimmy for we gina TV so catch that was say ono ne nim Ghana na de all kana nyansa wom kwasiato ne yase kwasiasi to bia wo hye na be kire se wo dim nyansa na. These are basic things also Ghana ni bia. So why are you sitting on that document, that information with your stinking ass? Jimmy for these are the people who make us use the words we want to use because someone Jimmy they don't think about you. Ono Poladomochi also a journalist. Ekufuado for the Juma 2 government institutions no that's near can millions of dollars. Ya pesi you be sika kwa na kwasi to wait to catch us on penny. Paul betu ma china bunu kom Poladomochi obi betu me hwe petrol gun so. Aden Ghana for no ye Jimmy ana we are over 35 million. 1 or 2 people cannot derail us from knowing the truth. 1 or 2 people cannot stop we the masses. Yenye sika na omuji yo enya Poladomochi na yiri sika enya ne maami sika o eye Ghana for sika. So why is that fool intende ojina TV so no obi hwe and say oh you are helping Ghana? That guy is a disease. He does not deserve to live amongst us. Nye ready so abeboa ema wo young man na wo hwebe no wa bra ba koye and then kwala nya duane ndi wo school die bubu health facilities and the national health insurance scheme break it down the bibia say kwasia weti sika no so obia beji ye sika ye tuato. They have taken our monies na afu na obi body timuto na ye koyi another board chair na ehu information na what have we lost? Kwame Nkrumah kurawu kwasia obi share no try petrol goods no shina na access you get access to the information. What have we lost? Omo Ghana for chen obi omo nipa chen obi in kwasia brofu bi omakosua it does not make sense and amoma san kwasia for deceive mo san kwasia de esi wo no only say we to be America na motete abroche mu bi jiminti mu bi mo jiminti tribe adokromo madane ponchinti san kwasia se we na mo so inti Ghana for san fam to me man moa we. Now I'm in trouble there. Where there gigim ni nyina say procurement data shows government spent 4 million Ghana cedis on cocoa products as relief items for Turkey. And the abeto during the demonstration, no information abeto on say time asase woso esi wo Turkey nansia a sebio yene enua eye achu efemu wuyi sa Ekufuado aban say omode eye chokomilo condensed milk cocoa chocolate apino soap omode eye African queen chocolate omuti sa cocoa product ekoboa Turkey for hey documents wo ho Turkey for nya asase woso no Ekufuado mo say this way energy drink cocoa butter a dien chocolate almost say $4 million worth of a year chocolate products and almost somebody called Turkey asase awusunti aduane ni ho 4 million Ghana old Ghana no 400 billion old Ghana 400 saying 400 million Ghana cedis. Amutam 400 old Ghana. Titisika no. Sir, koko enuane ne ade omo de ko Turkey. Na Turkey fo asase agoso nti omo no mo ko feedi omo. It is a kind story now. There's a document that is attached to it, and that is the document. Contract details. Awarding agency, Ministry of Finance. Tender package number GRMOFGDSSS02-2023. Contract type single source. Contract. Lot number 1. Tender description: procurement of cocoa products as emergency relief items for the Republic of Turkey. 40 billion old Ghana. Cocoa nkwadiane nyoma yedi cocoa aye. Omo no mo sie o. Ye obie ni ehu ba kumpo. Oba sie wa approval authority PPA. Justification agency. Contract date 13th of March 2023. Afi we amu. That time no na COVID-19 IMF assembly so den. Contract awarded price 41 million Ghana cedis. Contract currency Ghana cedis. Delivery completion date 21st March 2023. Contract awarded to Cocoa Processing Company Limited. Company email dot. Company address private mail bag. Company telephone dot. Supplier dot. Ministry of Finance and na omonsa shase. Yatena krum ha. Sa time na almost sa cocoa products worth 40 billion Ghana titisika no. Say eye dey asase wo so esi wo Turkey na Turkey for maka just on peka Ghana cocoa anom. Omaka so pe Ghana chocolate anom. When I can say Turkey for munum chocolate. When I can say Turkey for pe chocomilo edi. Na sa chocomilo no obi hu bi wo Ghana ha. Sa nyoma 40 billion almost sa ko boate na Turkey for maka so mo pediane. Turkey asase wo so ye e wo so ye no asase da wo so ye na se emo na kagu ye. Turkey for asase wo so ye na se omofuo na say ye. Earthquake de see o Turkey. Omo move and say omo can tuna can fish tomato gu kan mu ampro ni nyina da gu kan nim. Interde na asase wo so ema obi tiem say yenkoma Turkey for cocoa product yenkoma mu chocomilo yenkoma mu farm milk ice yenkoma mu ni nyina 40 billion old Ghana ayira eko. Jack, what we are doing here is not a joke anymore. These people have taken you for granted for long. Jimmy. Omundi media phobia komutira bon ya kwa msefa kan wenye sika se tem. Paul Ademochi wenye sika se tem. Kwekuba ko wenye sika se tem. Egbet Fable and oye dwuma ma aban Paul ye dwuma ma aban kwa msefa kan ye dwuma ma aban and kwa msefa kan wasasa ransi me nso akotam na mi team ne catch wakotam samia wuku abetena ho kwasiafo omo say election eba. That kind of control and samia wuku control in 2010 11 12 and control bi mu. That kind of propaganda leadership na Sami Awuku edi lead NPP edi twitwa antro to John Mahama and this is no, it's not going to work again. No, Sami Awuku does not hold any charisma again in Ghana politics. It is a mojo say Peace FM ya kofa Sami Awuku abetena so anopa also kwotena NLA no ye adwuma no we jai NLA office na to and abetena Peace FM ya politics. And this young man will turn around and tell Ghanaians and say, we are the young people, we want to move Ghana from A to B. You have a job to do. You Samia Uku, you need to be in the office by 9 a.m. By 7:30, you have to be in the office. Office time now also it's not office. And making sure say you are administering and making sure say BB Koyeno, what you bet na okay Peace FM now they are politics. You are a young man. This MPP has collapsed. You cannot save it, Samia Uku. You cannot. And you have allowed these things to sow you young men, your reputation. And to be a young man to say, no, show Samia Uku. Oh, Samia Uku said time I know NLA boss, no. A Juma Kuramba and the Pebianotti radio so politics. Now every second, every minute, we the people are losing money. You Samia Uku, you cannot save NPP. And Mwako Bamo Crampo to save NPP. What can you say to change the mind of the Ghanaian on the street? Again, Obeka say we should continue with the corruption and the killings and the maiming of people. Again, Okoka say yenye the yensa for to me Bawumia because of what? Enti Samia Uku, Diana O Peso Kache Ghana for say any young man like you, we should look at all that is happening and still give power to you. Now, mo we saying mo see a Jimmy ana. But you say Jimmy such a maun to me. But you say about damn second day Japan. Why don't you people respect our intelligence a bit? You people are politicians. You have a lot of years ahead of you. But if you people are going to start it this way, then we will have to dirty you people because you don't care about the young people of Ghana. Now, Samia Wuku. So Ghana your papa dia and NLA your papa dia. Will you leave NLA office to come and sit on peace for about 2 hours discussing what? We should give power to Bawumia again. Is that how you want somebody to run your company? Sanauku say Ghana your papa dia and the air o papa dia and come back now say nipa na o manage no no manage. Why do you people do these things? Why do you people disappoint the young men? You are a youth organizer. You capitalize on the moment. You capitalize on the misinformation. You capitalized. You took advantage of it, and it helped you. Then we all know Nana B with Jimmy. Sam Mustafa with Jimmy. You cannot come and rescue this dead NPP. It is done. The elephant is dead and buried. The little reputation now, keep it. We need to understand. See this. This should give you some hope. These are pictures that is supposed to give you some hope. The demonstration has been a success. Ghanaians are beginning to realize that they need to take their democracy back from these thieves. You should not look around and the negative things people are saying. Ghanaians, I won't say NDC, Ghanaians today proved that they are not going to allow these criminals and thieves. I applaud the young men and women who made time. This should give you encouragement. Say nipa 10 say we want the right thing to be done. Our gods and our ancestors will be happy. Anybody on social media, on any platform talking negative about the demonstration deserves to die, because I'm on Pegana ye. If there's anybody on any TV ridiculing this demonstration that is basically saving our central bank and our future generation, then that person doesn't deserve to live. I'll see you, because where we are heading, they support say. So if anybody sitting on any TV now trying to ridicule this demonstration to recalibrate our system and put us on the right path, anybody who is trying to undermine this demonstration should be killed. He should be shot, because or your enemy of development or your enemy of the state. He's an enemy of the constitution, and that this person deserves to be murdered, because they don't want us to basically fight the system and get things done right. This is what we call Ghana. This is what we call the young people of this country are ready to fight tyranny. This should give you hope. This should make you believe that there are still some Ghanaians who are rational, who love this country, like Kwame Nkrumah, like those people who came to fight, put everything on the line. This was the first march to our freedom. This was the first march to our freedom, and we have to believe in it. We need to do more. We need to come together. This march, this demonstration is the first march to our freedom. And our freedom is clear and bright. Any obstacle should be murdered and taken away, because we want to protect our democracy. When you look at pictures like these, they should give you confidence. They should give you hope. They should make you believe that the young Ghanaian is smart and intelligent now. They don't want some fools to misinform them. They want to fight for what belongs to them. These things should give you hope. The excitement and the anger in the eyes of the people staying together as one people coming together to have that voice to speak against authority. That is what we have been lacking. That is the timidity we are kicking out of the system, irrespective of the political party in power. We need the young people to understand, no matter who is in power, you have to speak, make sure the right thing is done. And this is the first march to our freedom. This should give you, the young man watching me, that confidence that the police is smaller than we the people. The power belongs to us. We are the power holders. What we decide is what happens. We should not give up. We should not sit back and let some people who are enjoying from this booty, some criminals who think that they are too power drunk and can misinform some stupid people calling themselves intellectuals. We are supposed to be conscious up here. We are supposed to be focused. We are supposed to make sure we march until we win. Nobody can rest now. The people we are dealing with are diabolic, dangerous animals who kill and make mockery of it. We are not supposed to sit back. When you see these things, when you see young people, when you see people speaking through placards and through songs and through unity, it is the first march to our victory. This is the march to our freedom, and it began today. When you look at these things, it should give you hope. When you see people ready to stand before power to let their will be done, that is the first march to your victory. This is the march to our freedom, and this is the beginning. If it was even 10 people, it was still the beginning. At least there are some people who believe that Ghana should be saved at this point. There are young Ghanaians who believe that when we stick together, come together, voice out together, we can get things done. These pictures are supposed to give you hope. These pictures are supposed to tell you something. People defy a lot of things, left their job, left what was feeding them to tell the world and tell this people, this government, that we are not foolish again. We will not be timid again. We will fight democratically to make sure our democracy is protected. We should be bold to defend this republic. These fools who have been given power today, killing you people, manipulating the EC, making sure they hold on to power to kill more. We are the people. Our march to freedom begins today. We need to fight it. We should not fight each other. We should not fight on the street for these evil people, these NPP foolish idiots, this Bawumia, Kufuado, Kennedy, Japan, and Lancash, this group of myopic illiterates pretending to be smart. We cannot allow these people to take over this nation. The central bank belongs to you, it belongs to me. It was established by the Constitution of the Republic. It does not belong to anybody. We all have rights and say in how the central bank is run. No individual has power to stop we the people from asking our own for our own money. No fool. If we have to kill to get to the bottom of this matter, we need to do it, because this is our central bank. It is not the NPP central bank. It is not some individual central bank. The central bank was established by the Constitution. It belongs to you, it belongs to me, it belongs to everybody, and we have the right to ask questions. These are things that we need to believe in. Nana Aba Anamoah is a thief. The NPP is a cluster of thieves coming together to dupe you people. We need to believe in ourselves. We need to stick together. We need to be focused. Our only job is to march, fight, stick together, and win our freedom back. We cannot live under a tyranny. People pretending everything is fine. Nothing is fine. 8 people are under the ground because of the carelessness and the dangerous attitude of these people in power. They are thirsty more. They are thirsty because they think we are timid. They are more thirsty because they think we are stupid. They are thirsty for blood because they think when they act, we don't react. We need to let them know the power belongs to us. We need to let them understand where we are coming from, irrespective of our tribe or religious affiliation or even political affiliation. We need to stick together at this point, because this march today is the first march to our freedom. It is important as Ghanaians we believe in this. See, things like this should give you more encouragement. They should make you understand that people are bold today to speak to authority. We are not slaves. Some people are not better than us. Nobody in Ghana is better than anybody. We are all Ghanaians and we live under one constitution. And no fool should think that because of the power they wield today, they can override everybody's rights. This should give you confidence. This should give you hope. This should give you, the young man watching me, that we stick together as one people. We can take our nation back. The NPP is a disease of a political party. They are made up of murderers who kill journalists, kill civilians who are not armed, and laugh about it. They have been speaking about politics and ranting and talking. None of them have been able to tell you why they have not acted on the people who were shot during election 2020. Why we've not gotten to the bottom of Ahmed Swale's murder. Why we have not spoken about the JB Dankwa murder. These people are killers. The NPP is a killing machine. You don't deserve to be part of them. Oh, you're Ghana, Nina, you don't join killers. They are dangerous. Kennedy, Japan, all these people in this party are dangerous people. They kill their own. Bawumia, Ekufuado, Kennedy, all these people in the NPP, they kill their own. 7 years in power, they have refused to mention the name of JB Dankwa on any of their platforms because the prime suspect told us that Kennedy and Ekufuado sent him to stab somebody's father in the heart. They stabbed JB Dankwa in the heart just for power. But we are the people. We have the power. It belongs to us. This needs to end. When you look at stuff like this, they should tell you that the people are ready. The people are not scared again. They want the world to know what they are going through. The people want to express their anger through what they write, through their marches, through the anger in them, the songs they sing. Nobody can do this for us. We are the only people that can fight for our freedom. No sane person in Ghana will say things are right. Only foolish ones, greedy bastards who are enjoying from this murdering, killing machine only praise this government. How did we end up here? Who are we? Who are we as a people? What does our anthem say? What does our anthem tell us? We are Ghanaians. Nobody is above anyone. We need to stick together and ask questions and demand reasonable answers. These are Ghanaians. They are out there. They are asking questions. They are pulling their questions out. Take your hands off the beds. Every single person that walked out tonight or today in the afternoon had their reason. No one's reason should be underestimated. Only thieves are encouraging these fools to stay in power. We need to take some kind of encouragement from the people. The people on the street who gave power to these criminals are saying enough is enough. We the ones that don't respect, we the ones on the street are they don't respect us anymore. They see us as riffraffs. I'm going to say Jimmy, but the power belongs to us. Today's march is the first march to our freedom. There's a natural mystic blowing in the air, and the air blowing comes in two forms. There's one that comes with destruction, and that there's another that comes with freedom. We have chosen the path. We have chosen the path of the wind that comes with freedom. Today's march is the beginning of our freedom. We should not underestimate what we have done today. Nobody. You should be proud, you should believe, and you should tell yourself that you will fight, you will march, you will speak and vote to make sure the oppressor is kicked out. It is looking like these people have no respect for the rule of law again. Thousands of Ghanaians walk to the Bank of Ghana, say, Pia Bontre kekene 92 minutes na je omano asem ose onye ose watchman no ho no mum na embeje. This is where we are, and everybody is quiet. The clergy, they are all quiet. Peace Council, they are quiet. Christian Council, they are quiet. The statesmen, everyone, the business moguls, everybody is quiet. this is an NDC fight. It will get to a point we will miss today. We will tell ourselves we were supposed to be part of this. Addison sent a watchman to come and take a petition. We the people. If the president sanko buya and kwapamo Addison da. But Ekufuado ye Jimmy for. I've said it. NPP omu ye Jimmy for. Omu nimunyansa. Omu mbugana for. They don't respect us. In time ya se muhu Ghana niya oti baby a defend the NPP. Abibusa won say na wo value wa hen. You as a human being, what do you represent? What's your value? You voted for these people to come and serve you, and they are disrespecting you in your face, and you are still saying these are the people I respect. You have no value in life. I cannot respect such a person. I cannot sit here and respect you because he is spitting in your face and insulting you every day and even killing you, and you are still saying say yes. Then at that point I should respect a pig than you. And so when I see people on TV, social media defending this government, I say, oh, value, where is your value? Do you expect me to respect you? Because politics now, you don't understand it. For Addison to ignore Ghana for thousands. There are people in this demonstration here, NPP for, NDC for, CSOs, Carpenter for, Mason for, for Addison to say, I cannot even walk out of the Bank of Ghana office 2 minutes and take a paper and say thank you. Addison said no, Jimmy, because under an autocratic leader to say Kufuado, they do whatever they want. J Mensa, the same thing. How do you expect the country's peace to be intact? How do you expect this country to move forward in a peaceful manner? It's never going to be possible. The probability of this country getting to the edge and collapsing is 99% now. Ghana is overripe for corruption, for coup. Ghana baby Juno under NPP Kufuado Bawumia Kennedy Japan Alan Cash Omo Makano. Ghana ya ripe. We are overripe for coup. Our sanka coup is da. But for some reason, because there are some people in the military who still believe in democracy, who still believe that there are some people who are intelligent and think about Ghana than these fools. There are still some militiamen who are still giving Ghana a second chance because they have tested different regimes and they have come to the realization that some presidents love Ghana, they are law abiding, they respect the constitution. And Kenya San could be a coup for a long time. Anka, there has been a coup a long time. In fact, early this year, there was supposed to be a coup. Early this year. February, there was supposed to be a coup in Ghana. February. As I speak to you, about 2 military men have been locked up in the barracks. February, there was supposed to be a coup. So we have crossed that coup path. And you say we cannot go there. We are still there. We are there. And a coup keeps pushing you people back. Me say February, there was a coup that was plotted in the Ghana military. People have been locked up in the Ghana army. You think we are away from it? You think what the Kufuor Dems are doing? They are military men who are holding on because they have seen presidents and governments. They have witnessed people who respect democracy. They believe that we will get the opportunity to go back to factory settings to rule this country together as one people. That is why Ekufuor is still hanging in there. That is why NPP is still hanging in there. And Kubia Ekufuor the tribute to the. I'm telling you. February in the military. People are still in cells in the military. You think it's a joke? You think me say one day Ekufuor nam kuroma na panyain. One, you'll be shocked. And it's going to come from his own inner circle security apparatus, security setup. I'm telling you. We are ripe. We are buku. So nankoseku esi da. But for some reason, minim so nyankopon de chair you. Some part of those people who wanted to do this, omakuma bi kachrom say, this will end. This one too shall pass. I swear to God, 2020, if power doesn't change, that will be the end of Ghana. And there are some military men who have sworn heaven and earth. If power does not change, that will be the end of this republic. It is not a joke anymore. It is not fun. I don't enjoy knowing these things. I don't enjoy having conversations with military men telling me these things because me bush for Ghana. It is not easy to soak these things. It is not easy to tell you everything. That's what I'm telling you. This is our march to freedom. Our march to freedom and our freedom on the 7th of December. That is the beginning to our freedom. And it starts now. It starts now by all of us telling each other, advising each other, we need to walk out of this. This is not what we signed up for. This is not the kind of governance we signed up for. We need to start telling each other that. Put our affiliations aside. Put our tribe aside. Put our religion aside. What we are looking at, the name NPP, is not what we signed for. Everything is in our hands now. We will decide. We are too ripe for coup. Too ripe. There be Ghana military. There are a few who still believe in that democracy Kwame Nkrumah them's left behind. A few of them. And they are holding to that. They are holding to the sacrifices some few Ghanaians made some time back. And they are holding on. And if that slips, we are done. They are holding on, and protecting us and saying, let us hold on. See a buck careless now for MPP way. Yes, so and that thing slips. The government of the day will be turned upside down. The most easiest government to turn upside down is the Kufuor government. I mean, a military officer told me, said the most easy government to overthrow, the most easy government to do coup is a Kufuor's government. They know because it is easy. The easiest president to take out is a Kufuor. They know, but they are holding on to something. They still believe that Ghana has something left. That if we hold on, we will be able to hold this country. The kind of people I speak to in the military, Ghana, march and I cut down, long time. But I just saying, we get worried. We have family in Ghana. It's a share so. And that is why we do these things. We want to save the soul of the nation. A chrono, ne kra, and the PC is saving. NPP is dangerous. Kufuor, Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, whoever, Alankash, NPP, the name NPP is dangerous. They have gotten to that point where they want to destroy everything. The way JB Dankwa UP Mustati, PFP4, Ebedru Hano, they have gotten to that level. They want to force us to react. Kufuor has pushed us to the edge. Now he's just watching us. He wants us to make a move, then you push us. And the military know. They know all these things. They are sitting back. Kufuor has taken us to the edge of that ditch. He wants us to make a move. Then he will say we reacted, and he will push us in. Obanyansafo yebunibe yenkana sem. I'll be right nyobia. Kwasiafobia sebio omye nipakuo bi no omobe sei yadepa. It is very important as people, we all have to understand, demonstrating, being part of a group and speaking your mind democratically. Idea in here Ghana Nibia. America, I form democracy almost 500 years or over. And so still in Kofoda who demonstrate to America. So when I hear somebody say that demonstrations don't do anything, I pity that person. America at this age, they are still demonstrating. Why are they demonstrating? There is a reason why you need to demonstrate, because the more you demonstrate, the more you let the people in power understand that there are some things they are doing that you don't like that needs to be changed. You are not supposed to kill a brother. You are not supposed to dismantle people's property, burn things for people to know your grievance or for people to listen to you. It is you getting out there, singing together, holding placards, sending the message across. That is the power of demonstration. It is not about killing each other, destroying properties. When you destroy properties and you come back, who is going to rebuild the nation? So we need to understand, we need to come together as a people every single day when we are not satisfied about something. Kumi Preko in 1995 was led by Boadu, and this current government, every single individual in here today, they have stepped away because they are stealing from us. They are the criminals. They think we are stupid to join them still, but we have been telling them, these people, we gave them power and we have the right to take this power from them. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version. Now, me person make a demonstration course so and then this is my picture of the day. Demonstration I'm sharing we any picture Sibiu me to my catch Ghana for say it's one picture I feel say it's encouraging me more to do what I am doing. We saw a fellow Ghanaian Sibiu visually impaired Sebio Nini Efra and so onim de AC onim ahokyere Ghana fo kom Sebio yene ye ne mienu kra ye ko eba ye nsam mienu ye koba ye nan mienu ye koba ye krampo se emu ade ye nuanom a Sebio omodi dem ebi mu enhu ade no. What do you want them to say? Na nuanom bi ye dwuma e wo to boot ni ade aban wei amwakwata ekufuado NPP Bawumia Kennedy Japan alankojo chiremantemo ka kire se yen dudum ana yen bubu eye to boot no na yen nuanom a Sebio omo de omo nte se ye ne Sebio omo nsani ho omo ni so Sebio enye dwuma te se ye ne no omo nko wure mu nko and yen nuanom ni bi ato ntosukoko akira aban no. This man is a blind man. He knows, he hears. He knows how he's feeling now. Onim say Ghana isn't going the right way. This picture is the picture of the moment. I'll keep telling Ghanaians say, and then a picture touching my heart. And from today, so we say me ye me ye no me ka Ghana honsem. I am pushing and I'm speaking and I'm angry about stuff. These are the kind of people I am fighting for. These people, they don't have anyone to speak for them. These people, government to go, government will come. If we don't speak up for things to change, they will suffer more than we are suffering. It is important, say, as Ghanaians, these are the kind of things we should look at. When you see blind people going out there to demonstrate against the government, that it means the government has gotten to its rock bottom. We don't have a government now. We have autocrats, we have criminals, we have people who don't respect the constitution. This picture should be a very sad picture, but it's also supposed to give us hope that there are even people who cannot see. With all due respect, they still can feel the bad governance around them. They know that this president is arrogant, this president is a criminal, this NPP is bad news for the Republic of Ghana. And the people and our brothers who cannot even see are out there demonstrating. So we are Ghana in there now to Accra and that's a way to man kwa bontene anko boama demonstration we anko so you are a disappointment to yourself and your family. You are a disappointment to your grandfather and your grandmother. You are a disappointment to yourself for not going out there to be part of the voice that will change lives, the voice that will change the lives of your kids. But in the next 10 years, that is why people go out there to tell the government that you need to do things right, especially when people know that people we have given power to are misbehaving and are misusing the power. The Bank of Ghana has become a criminal scene, and this is why people are out there saying we need to check the system. So when you are sitting in your office today, sitting in your house, thinking that you are all exceptional, you are different, you don't do politics, you are basically a disappointment to Mother Ghana and to yourself. You are the people who are making the little ape treat us this way. Because you people, you are hypocrites, you are liars. If people like this can get on the street to demonstrate, to tell the world, to tell the president, to tell Ghanaians that we need to speak up. Now, why was so able person went to my side? With all due respect, you are a disease of a human being. I respect such people 100 or 1,000,000 times than you watching me tonight. You have or you had all the opportunity to be part of this, but because we have a tribe and the politics, you are sitting down thinking that somebody should go out there and scream and make sure the right thing is done to benefit you. You are a disease. You are a hypocrite. You are a liar. You are a thief. You don't deserve to be in a mosque. You don't deserve to be in the church. You are just a piece of something that does not have any pity for your fellow brother. If you see this and you are watching me from your home today and you heard this demonstration pass by your window and you said things, you decided to act as if you are not hearing, you are a curse unto yourself. All my respect goes to this gentleman. I don't know him. Whoever knows him should try and find him for me. I'll do my part to help him develop himself. It is very, very important. As Ghanaians, let us stop being hypocrites. Yenjai inenchucha ene ahoyano ene jimino. Jimino edi abedruha. Amanfo mutisui time no muhia to me no. They went north, south, east and west and they gathered everybody to speak for them. Today, those little people, those little apes are the ones enjoying. You are sitting there quiet. They will turn around, change their name, change their color, change their philosophy and come rule you again because you are foolish. You don't understand why you need to speak for yourself. We have become timid. And through our timidity, we have become animals. We cannot speak for ourselves. Those men and women who got out there to speak for the 35 million and over people, God will bless them. God will make sure that all that they are saying today, one day it will come to pass to at least save their generation that is unborn. If you are here watching me tonight, now and there you had the opportunity to go. There are people who were basically busy doing some other things who could not go. Legitimately right. But those who had the opportunity to join this, you sat at home, sat behind the Facebook, sat behind the TVs to cast some useless statements to make it look like those on the street are animals. You are the people who go through the pain. Some of the people who were out there, majority of them, they had their jobs. Or kwama ono oti dem kekan kwasi asem adentra party ape fo bi die nim na adada wadwene wo form onti ase adekudi enti awo Ghana ni. But these kind of things, yani people like this, it gives us confidence. It makes us happy. It makes us believe say the no Ghana for 80. This man is my hero of the day. The demonstration was a success and I'm very proud to be a Ghanaian today. We will keep pushing the little we can do to make sure that these tyrants and criminals, tribal bigots, these mad drug dealers, these filthy, irresponsible men and women leading us today are kicked out of government. We will do everything possible. We will get to Jerusalem. We will get to Jordan. God in his own wisdom will make it possible. Something will happen and it will happen soon. We are all here. So basically, I also want to say this to this gentleman. I have witnessed demonstrations. I've witnessed reporting. I've seen journalists take part in demonstrations. I've seen journalists go out there to cover demonstrations. Now, Mr. S, okay, I'll do that. Now, I would like to tell you guys something. The young generation coming up, there's something I am seeing. They are moving away from what we call speculative journalism. They are moving away from partisan journalism. Journalists we are going to be at Tuaba. Every single journalist votes. And to be very fair with you, I believe in working and speaking the facts. You can be an NPP journalist. I have no problem with you because also we are Ghanaian also also Tuaba. Now we will be obedi winning. In this end there Otinet 2 and as I would Peace FM and as I would Insra FM and now would Kesbin. Now say we are NPP near. I have no issues with you because today say minya kwine me Tuaba me Tuama NDC. I'm not going to lie to you because my juma me a journalist mum but me Tuama NDC because me share the NDC aye and me Tuama no. So we are journalists, we are nipa. But the moment you put on your jersey, there are two types of reporting. You can decide to report to please the institution or the media house you are coming from. You can also decide to report to give information to the people watching you. Now, this gentleman, I watched a lot of platforms today. And then different journalists going around reporting on the demonstration. This gentleman, his name is Eric Mawina Agbeta. I've never met him before. I've never even seen him on TV before. But today I took my time to watch different televisions in Ghana. And this gentleman caught my eye. When we talk about being a professional, I saw everything in this gentleman. When we talk about somebody trying to get information out of people, to educate those watching him, I got it out of this man. When we talk about commitment to the job, I got it from this man. When we talk about trying to learn on the job, I got it from this man. And I don't care which political party he's affiliated to or which media house he works with. I know he works with TV3. But what I can tell you for a fact is that this man, through his reporting today, showed or was able to tell the world that Ghana, there are some up and coming journalists that we need to let them understand that we don't hate them. They have the room to learn and to be organic and to be real and to be factual. That is all. This man worked with the demonstrators. Every single statement he made sure it was fact checked. His body language was a professional body language. His approach to protesters was very professional. His personal editorial during the march was on point. He didn't go there to please a political party, to please some individuals, to please a regime. He went there to execute his job. And that is what we need from journalists in Ghana. You can be an NPP journalist, but the moment you put on that your clothes that I am going to this demonstration, that is a demonstration. I need to let the people know the truth there. That is all that we need from you. And it's our NPP radio station. That's our person oka NDC in Wasama. You have the right because you believe in the NPP somehow, some way. But make sure that you are using the facts. The moment you move away from the facts, that is where people like us, we have problems with you. I should not hate you for doing your job, but I'll come after you when you try to misinform or disinform the people. And that is something that we have been speaking against. So, please, journalists are more Ghana in Amotuaba. I don't have a problem with the journalist saying some MPP and I'm NDC. I don't have a problem. But so we NDC, make sure we are journalists or NDC now or MPP asama. Speak the facts. Do not try and say because we are NDC journalists oh babeka atrobia to MPP so me chuma. The same as all your NPP journalists, when you are speaking on the issues, speak on the facts. Don't say jandam na yedi MPP ba power nti yeda hu jina jandam nim. No. That is how I go after people. The moment you try to lie to the people, because when you are menya opportunity to vote in Ghana today, I'll vote for the NDC, and I'll give you reasons why I'll vote for the NDC. And I've stated reasons why this platform is projecting the NDC with facts to let Ghanaians know the NDC is the only party that can help this nation, and we do it with facts. And since we started this, we've not gotten any individual coming out to say you are lying or not. But this gentleman today, to be very honest with you, he's giving a lot of people hope that there are some young people out there who are willing to work when they are given the opportunity, who are intelligent, who are committed. They really want to get out there and speak the truth. People like these, there are hundreds of them in media houses, but majority of the media houses don't want to give them the opportunity. And that is our problem. And some of them too, when they are given opportunity, because of the bad training they get from their so-called media houses they come from, they come with some mentality whereby they don't last in the system. They don't last in the system because they are coming into the media fraternity or media realm with an ideology, with something called nipa way into where you report in kasa nyina nipa way. The moment you come into journalism with that kind of mentality, then you will not last. So we are journalists now over in this field. There are two things you need to deal with. One, make sure oba that's also you are going to be with the left. Make sure you defend the left with the facts, and make sure you are going to also not denigrate the right with lies. If you defend the left and you don't like the right, make sure anything you say about the right is factual. It is up to us, the consumers. We would make the deduction and say whether you are intelligent, you are telling the truth, or you are a liar. Until we need to understand, journalists can belong to political parties. I have no problem with it. But you should not use that your platform or hide behind that your profession to malign, to lie. to try and make some people feel guilty whilst they are not. And any idea we are fighting against. I wish this gentleman well. Me putting him on my TV, technically, and will be to also NDC journalist. I know. Sana, Emma, you see, we've gotten to that point. Politics is Jimmy to the point whereby somebody is just watching me talk about this gentleman I have not met before. I don't even know. But as we are speaking today, Obi treat them to say, this gentleman or your NDC journalist. How stupid can you be? We cannot even appreciate people today. We cannot even appreciate good work. We cannot even sit here and let people know, say, somebody is doing a good job. As Meno Kasa say, you get somebody. Recently, people have targeted Roland Walker and they are saying he's an NDC journalist. I don't know, Roland Walker is asking difficult questions. Why anytime he gets the people from government on his show, he's putting questions to them. Why should even the opposition sit on the same show with somebody from government? The opposition is not in power. The opposition is not in power. It is the government in power. There are people who are supposed to be answering questions. On my platform, I don't see the reason why I was a opposition person, but not me TV so. Now me busa the question. The opposition, me busa the question say on your because I have not given the power to the opposition. I have not said take over the steer, and I said you should be in charge of affairs. I need to question the person who is the captain of the ship, because ship na a team no say captain na boa ye nyina ye bewu. The oya third deputy, second deputy no. The moment a captain and to say onya de no, the second and third deputy no, it becomes tough. I don't have to bring an opposition person here and bring a government in power person here to be questioning them. I don't do that. But when you watch morning shows like Roland Walker, if I watch a morning show, now the host of the morning show is questioning the person in government, he has the information. He is in government. He is expected to give us the details. The person in opposition is basically like Roland Walker sitting there because he does not have the details. He does not have the facts. So it is up to the person in government to provide the details for the opposition sitting on the show to get information from the details to submit his or her ideas. Now, when the person in government is questioned, then the government of the day is pissed. Why is a journalist questioning the person in charge rather leaving the person who is not in charge? There is a reason why people voted for you to be in power. You have information that Sami Jemfi does not have. So if I ask Sami Jemfi one question, I need to ask you 10 questions, because at the end of the day, the taxes are coming to you. You have more responsibility than Sami Jemfi because he is in opposition. And that is what we don't understand in Ghana. Sanka Ghana, Sanka Beti Sanyo Manasia. You will see, say, these people parading in our radio stations and TV stations as government appointees. Almost to me answer even one question, because me a morning show host, and we are having a discussion. I am not going to waste my time on the opposition. Never. I will waste my time on the person coming from the government, because his words are the words that at the end of the day do what? Carry weight. Because the Obekano and then I am fact checking. It was to let the people know, because he's in charge. If you are in charge, you need to take responsibility. Pipi negu. Se si emu be chetain asantefo no be fa dodo no. Na de aka no o makoko ho. Na party president ne akromfo. O se NPP MPs no e ya akromfo. Omko ekufo de kufo da ma bribe. Ye mpam oforiata om se da bi me mpam. Omo free Accra je 1 million wi a no masa akomenhia na otumfo aka chom se mo bia empam oforiata. Ntom bedrun kan om kan ho asem bi ebesin de. Eye Amwakuba, or one of the elders in the NPP, if our founding fathers no can be, and he has said, "Also party the gu." So be to one audience say NPP no, a party see a gu. Alankash at Seno, Sesiano, party mube chetain after November 4th. As antiphone before the Asuka crack, now Omama cannot chediakano, into there's no hope for the party. Adiacho medina tem Omega Sokasia Pema, Unina Bodri, or Jimmy, San NPP for Becatano. Omo the idea of Monpenso be 2 omofu. Utu omoforo no monsa hye omoto no mutiti omoto omu wi na ba hye omo hwinim MPP for utu omofo no na omo de omo nsa hye omoto no mutiti omoto omo wi na masa de hye omo hwinim into omo na bon. Their breath smells. If you say utu omo for no muntie ade chia omo kofa eye boy bi na eye say carpenter for chese na ade abon na ni ase o your friend saying den omo boy bi no what's his name akwa bi okasa na say by heart bi young boy nim fiance wo ba bi also a communicator Mr. P show that boy bi na so no ade chia sa akwa champagne oba be didi eye man we atem akwa bi na say carpenter for chese labo ni ase bi ade bi tua ho no miracle aboaje sa kurase ni boy no okasa by heart last no didi alan cash atem say he na oba party mu da ben wo da ben na wo to besi party mu oto do didi alan cash atem alan cash na the new UP wakoti NPP mu no e ho na nyina ewie November 4th na MP so be lose election yom kwa join alan cash kwasia we jimi uni politics oto na didi alan cash atem na alan cash ba party na we na wo GSS alan cash mo ba party na wo GSS na ene alan cash so we free party nim na nkofo e di abro party ma wo de weni ase se de ahonani kapentani bi de cheslabo weni ase se people de tua ho se pompo de tua ho kaka nkwase asem na mo nim mo political life no mo future na ending na foolish boys attitude radio so to ayampia odidi ala na tem adentira nkwase afobia je MPP nti Jimmy phobia tumi kasati ampe mpenifo MPP hey but monkey will go market a day obeko dwom one day on befie monkey will go market one day that monkey will come back home me say after not me say sir presidential prime minister boko ene de hiam yo party ni be gu parliamentary elections no me say sir Kennedy Japan akote free Bawumia election boko ene hia obi ani bodum nyansa obetuma bitima how much I don't care honestly I don't care it is done Bawumia Kennedy no none of the people going to contest for MPP flag bearership can beat Mahama so I don't care and Jimmy for concert baby a party ni begu no ye kwa akoto MPs no MPs na ombe lose elections no MPs na ende unim say answer alan kojo chiremantin every MPP mu no na ye wo NPP MPs omo support alan but because of omo seat nti omo nyina so omo support alan sa MPs no take his decision no ekufo ade Bawumia sa wiem emom lose omo seat na sa MPs nya be di alan kashechi because that time omo duru there's nothing to lose munim de eba ho yo obi a obe contest seat ni for alan cash ni yo obi a oti seat ni so alan cash ni inteduru e be hwe de besi alan kojo chiremantia ti UP foforo no de ko mo de sa na mo ti akronfo. And I'm saying, I'm not looking at the presidential, I'm looking at the parliamentary. But party ni bebo say to parliamentary. Yeah. MPs are cromfo kwekufu ada ko gisika mo mpamo for reta mo de mu Jimmy da hotete ho. Mo nyina mo de mu Jimmy asalai. Ye nyina edi Bawumia echi, ye nyina edi ekufu ado echi, ye nyina akere de we Jimmy enso ye ntia no. Me se mo de mo mfa mo Jimmy sa mo party ni bebo say to. Se mo Jimmy. Munim nyansa, there's a bigger crisis ahead of you people. Party de good da. Na afena ye hunu enisio, afena eye Macbeth no, ebe play out on stage. Eme ye nyina ehu. Now there's one thing and my team drew my attention before even I started right before we came on air. Now I was talking to and the demonstration, interestingly enough, 90% of the bloggers in Ghana stayed away from the demonstration. Is it not interesting? Occupy Ghana demonstration again and then the whole Ghana Obia Bishemo Accra, the biggest demonstration. And so we study social media pa. The bloggers, they all stayed away from the demonstration. What would sound why? A majority of these bloggers for for because the idea now blogging they are all there. Majority of them, 90% of them, they are there in support of MPP. MPP in the video, they were looking for things like misspelled stuff. Obikuta placard bia yatro bibia English near wrong. Now come user not they are diverting attention from the demonstration. They did not get. They were looking for controversial issues. Now come dia begu NDC anima say CSOs anima say Ghana form ko anima say no abeka say hwe we mu NDC for omo ntumi nkenkan omo Jimmy omo nam street kwan so these so-called tribal bloggers Did you see any of them pay attention to the demonstration and posting about it, sharing videos about it? No. But I also had intra because they have been paid. Everybody should stay away from the demonstration. TikTok bloggers who said TikTokers near their day, they are all quiet because they have all been paid by Opon Kruma. Shut up. And majority of them to a tribe. Yeah, Santifo bloggers. Yeah, they are Germany, they are Holland, they are UK. Yeah, they are at the papa di impunti beba. What's your for? Muntu means sabi bia. You are irrelevant. The NPP this morning went on Twitter and started creating a new hashtag. They wanted the hashtag to overtake the Occupy BOG demo. It could not. They have lost it. They have lost focus. The Ghanaian on the street is more powerful than your stupid Twitter and your stupid blogging. The people still came out. The people were still discussing the demonstration. Internationally, locally, people are discussing it. You cannot underestimate the power of the people. You cannot use stupid media houses and stupid bloggers to suppress the will of the people. No, the power belongs to the people. In this study, they were all quiet. They did not speak. They did not post on it. They did not share anything because in their heads, and the MPP in Kuye, you see how irrelevant you people are. Still, the demonstration was a success. It is one of the most successful demonstrations in the history of the Republic of Ghana. But sometimes you sit back and you ask yourself, the elites, and I'm looking at the businessmen. For some reason, they have all quelled in. They don't speak about Ghana's economy. I am not talking about I'm talking about people who call themselves business moguls, people who call themselves companies for Ghana, creating opportunities, employment opportunities for people. For some reason, are quiet. Now, when you listen to the young people joining the demonstration, where a majority of them were talking about unemployment. Government should create opportunities. Government should lower taxes so that companies can flourish. Companies can employ young people. It's all about the corruption should go down so that people will be free to employ, to create more opportunities for the youth to also get places to go. But the people who are the businessmen in Ghana, and I'm talking about the businessmen you people know, have you heard them speak on Ghana economic situation now? Have you heard any of them speak? We can go into our archives, 2012, 13, 14, 15. We can show you businessmen who were on different platforms speaking about the economy. It's been a while I saw these businessmen, one of them even come out to speak on how the economy is affecting their work and how they are laying people off. This is an open secret. Everybody knows businesses are not flourishing. Businesses are losing money. Businessmen are folding up. People are not financially strong. Business don't have money. But the question is, those businesses that don't have money, those businesses that are struggling, those businesses that are collapsing, why are the entrepreneurs, the leaders, the so-called big boys in the business sector, why are they all quiet? Because the young man walking on the street of Kaswa, he does not know how to put a business proposal together. He does not know how a factory comes up. He does not know how you are able to finance a company that employs 2,000 or 3,000 people. You know better. You are the businessman unim more than me ekwamitia. Unim more than a brantin on circle or nam kaswano. Now also your businessman will be a company. You know how much goes into it. You know how much is just leaving your company or draining out of a company without you making your profits back. You are not breaking even. You are basically struggling. So why you, the person in the situation, and then you people cannot speak? Why can't you people come out and speak? Because if you are a legitimate businessman and you don't have any strings attached to any politician, if you are not committing any crime, if you are legitimately working in Ghana and paying your taxes as you are supposed to pay, I don't think you should have a problem speaking on how the economy is affecting businesses. When it comes to the state, There are lots and lots of businessmen who, at the end of the day, are always on TV speaking when the economy is taking a nosedive, because they want the world to understand we are the production heart of the country. But when it comes to our part of the world, the people who say they are the heart of the production hub, they are the employment hub, the people who are supposed to speak for the government to understand that some actions that we are taking, some of our policies, some of our directions we are taking are the things that are affecting businesses that will make things easy for us. Because when businesses are flourishing, meaning it means businesses are employing. So businesses businesses no more. The more businesses are employing, the less stress on the government, because majority of the youth that don't have jobs are given another opportunity by entrepreneurs. So if businesses are not flourishing, it means there's going to be high unemployment in the system, because the government of Ghana can only employ 700 to 800,000 people. Now the rest, where are they supposed to fit? They are supposed to fit in the private sector. Now the private sector is shrinking, and the private sector players are not speaking. Why is this happening? What we are seeing in Ghana today is basically like a rich man saying that the busiafo ehiafo they be able busa cash. Basically, that's what it looks like. It's what we are experiencing in Ghana today. It is like a rich man always complaining. My family people are always calling me. Or for give me 10,000. Or for maybe 2,000 Ghana quay business. Or for maybe 3,000 Ghana bay business. The businessman is always complaining. But what is the businessman supposed to do for that to stop? The businessman is supposed to do one thing. The businessman is supposed to make sure he invests in the dreams and aspirations of his family members who are giving him problems, asking for cash which he knows they will consume in the next 24 hours. So what should a businessman do? The businessman is supposed to make sure that if there's a young man in the family who wants to be a soccer player, he needs to find a club for that young man to start playing there. The young man will be paid, then the stress will leave the businessman. If there's a young man who wants to be a lawyer, the businessman cannot hand over $20,000 to him. The businessman will have to find a law school, make sure the kid studies to pass into the law school, help him pay, get into the law school. So at this point, is the businessman going to choose point A or point B? The businessman, if he is smart, he will choose point B, because he will have to invest in their dreams. He does not have to invest in their current situation, because majority of the current situation, give me 10,000 cash, give me 2,000 cash. These are problems that can be solved in 24 hours. At the end of the day, there's no gate for them to escape. Now, if you listen to your family members and you decide to invest in their long-term dreams, I want to open a shop. Do you know anything about arithmetics? Do you know math? Can you count? Can you count money? Can you do bookkeeping? No. Then this is what I want to do for you. Take 1 year and learn how to count, how to write your books, how to correct your books. Come to me. I'll find a company for you to go work with for 2 years, and then I'll give you some money to start your own business. But the moment you give that person 20,000 Ghana, that person is going to go consume the money, because onim sibia you keep your books, onim sibia you divide the stock, onim sibia you convert old stock, we can new stock one. Prices have to vary. They don't know, so they'll come back to you. And the question here I'm asking, say, businessmen in Ghana, are you choosing the first option? And that first option you are choosing is always pumping money into political parties, pumping money and giving to politicians. So all that you expect is that when you give the politicians money, they should give you deals. When they give you deals, you don't care. And that is exactly what we are seeing in Ghana. Instead of the businessmen speaking for the politicians to create opportunities for them to expand their production, to be able to employ the youth, to create opportunities for them, the businessmen are taking the first option by investing their money in politicians, in political parties. So what happens is that they give a political party $2 million, they expect a political party to give them $10 million, and that is where it stops. So when people are on the streets and they are talking and they are screaming, the so-called businessmen, the operational businessmen, those ones who say we have factories, who are basically losing money, they don't speak, because their monies is all the first option. That is why it is hard for anybody to hear businessmen in Ghana speak on current economic situations. We are not saying be political. When we say speak on current economic situations or economic situation of a nation, I am not telling you to be political. It is you addressing a field that you know more about. Obia oye mason, Say Kwame Despite eka what we call export and import. Say Kwekuti eka what we call ebia obi adwumabi. Say ebia Ibrahim Mahama eka something about production. Obia opia truck and as obia ebia oya accountant kra ewo company bi no, they will not understand it because they have first hand knowledge in it. So when somebody like any of the business people in Ghana today comes to sit on TV and try to make sense out of what is happening, and now okase the aircon air ding 2010 or 2000 and 2000 akofoba abemu ebesu 2016, this were the people had employed now me workers say, but from 2017 to 2023 me workers at double and as a swati. That is where we start to do the analysis. Because from Kufuor time, I want to be very charitable. That's why I'm starting from Kufuor's time. Because me person be better now. I say, Kevin tell you analysis from NDC time to Kufuor's time. I don't want to do it. Time I will be a company Kufuor time, you know. How many people then have you employed or did you employ? And from Atamil's time, ABC, John Mahama time, no. Nipa sen and no for Mujuma. How much were you making? How much were you putting in your business and how much were you making? Now from 2016 to 2023, how many people have you employed? How many workers do you have now? How much were you putting in the job and how much is coming out? This is a conversation businessman should be able to have, to be able to sit on TV. Now on Ghana for say it looks like baby it is not right because we are losing instead of gaining. We are not opening opportunities. We are not employing. We are rather sacking. The moment the positive becomes negative and the negative becomes positive, we have lost the connection. No company in Ghana today is employing. Most companies in Ghana are what? Sacking people or firing people. That means the economy isn't doing right. That means something needs to be said. And it has to be said by the people who are in there. But when you people decide not to speak, when you people decide to play politics with everything, what we are talking about our Bank of Ghana, no, it is bigger. It affects businessmen than it affects me. It affects the teacher. Do you know why? Today, when you go to the Bank of Ghana, policy rate is at 30%. Mr. S, give me policy rate Kufuor's last term in office, 2000, the year 2000. Let's plot it at the year 2000. Give me the last policy rate when Mahama was in office, 2016. Let me compare the policy rate today to Akufo-Addo's policy rate. You see. Now, Obuha or Shemi, or say policy rate, let me break it down. Let me make it simple. Yakasa Bank of Ghana policy rate, Nina say, and the Oko Bank of Bobisia, and once you want a saying, a Ohamun Chichemu do in Chichemu saying, in Tukobo, 10 Ghana Bessia, Bank Bia wa, a year in Sumu saying, Obetia. And business form what Ghana, businessmen, almost be companies, no. A majority of them, no, a besia and the running companies. It is a besia na okobono, se besia no one swa. That means, untumi fani padodo apesa ofa. Untumi fani your madodo apesa ofa. Untumi producing your ma apesa ofa. If it's a wo dwene edien, eye insiwuna wakwaje ne bank what obesia so no. If it's a when insiwuna busumi bia insiwuna eden ekosro. Policy rate ni nyina say interest rate. Inti so okobo besia o banka, eye insiwu e wo ho no. And Akufo-Addo no, so okobo besia o banka, insiwu no eye 30%. Inti so okoje 100 Ghana o banka. Ubetie mu 30% extra into 30 Ghana. The day abaji besiana na 30 Ghana na start ready. Busumi bia and dia 30 Ghana beka ho. Eno na emani yehu. Enti so your businessman wa Ghana nde. Now what is happening no? It is not going to affect the carpenter. It will affect the carpenter, but in the long run, it will affect the teacher in the long run. But you, the businessman, who be a company afa nipa, and make sure so we be a jumem. It is going to affect you more because you go to the bank to borrow $4 million, 4 million cedis, 20 million cedis. Calculate 30% of 20 million Ghana cedis. So you're a businessman or Ghana and there. What is stopping you people from speaking? Mr. S, did you get me? I'm still waiting for the policy rate or the interest rate. The last year of Kufuor, the last year of John Mahama. Then I want to compare it to today. You will see where we are. So the question here is, why are the businessmen quiet? problem, the economic problem, now affect your mom. Why are they quiet? Why are they not questioning Bawumia? And when I say businessmen, you know them. You know the businessmen I am talking about. You know the so-called businessmen in Ghana who say they are the ones who are basically employing more people. So what is happening? Why are they not speaking? Majority of the people on the street today, they have not opened companies. They don't ship things. They don't export. They don't export things. They don't import things. Those are Ghanaians who are looking up to you people who are supposed to create an atmosphere that they will also get opportunities. Now you are the people problem. You are not questioning the vice president who is the man you people supported, gave money to come and change our economic fortunes. Today, businessmen in Ghana that we know that are vocal, majority of you businessmen have radio stations. When was the last time any of you went to the radio station to speak about the economy? Kwekutin or radio station only be. Kwame Despite or radio station only be. Omo Amakenyina or radio station. Why are they not going there to speak on the economy today? On how the economy, the way it is being run, is affecting businesses. I know for a fact, 3 months, Kwekutin Ontiano Wekeska. He knows. About 3 months, they have not been paid. And they all know these things. Kwame Despite is struggling. Omo Amakenyina, they are struggling. So why are they not speaking? You speaking on the economic situation in Ghana does not mean you are doing politics. You are protecting basically the unemployment rate at which the rate which is basically exploding. And it's exploding in a rate whereby people will be turning to armed robbers to come and attack you, these same people. So I don't know why today businessmen, so-called businessmen in Ghana, the employment hub, I don't know why today they are all quiet. Nobody wants to speak. Things don't look good. We need to speak. We need to let Ghanaians know that we cannot employ more because of this. Because government of Ghana is taking some decisions we think isn't helping the business. Or you guys, you are doing some illegal business with the government. Or you guys, you are not actually paying the taxes that you are making us believe that you are paying. Or you guys, you are into a deal with the government that at the end of the day, when you try to even legitimately speak without being political, they will find ways to shut you down. Then it is looking like 90% of our businessmen in Ghana are criminals. And that is what I am seeing. And that is what we all are seeing. And then I say, be a business or Ghana no do any for. Because what is stopping you, a self-made businessman, from speaking? Thank you, Mr. S. This is the first one, right? This is from Kufuor. Let me place it on the screen and let people know where we are headed quickly. I'm waiting for the rest, Mr. S. So this one is policy rate. J.A. Kufuor. This is 2008. This is J.A. Kufuor 2008 policy rate in Sinwu. Those times Kufuor was not. Yes, started with Kufuor. I don't want to do that. I can go back to Jerry. But we all know from 2000 and Ghana, you call your first IMFI, you know a lot of donor support. At least I'm starting from Kufuor for people to understand how some people in Ghana today have decided to speak on our issue, especially the business community. There's a problem somewhere. Now, when you go to 2008, January, policy rate was 13.5. March, 14.3. April 2008 under J.A. Kufuor, it moved to 16. July 14, 2008, it went to 17 under J.A. Kufuor. Kufuor Beji power. After it was moving up. It came to 17. Remember, Satana from Ghana a developing. Let's give Kufuor the benefit of the doubt. We cannot say Kufuor moved, it was moving because he wasn't doing something. The economy was opening up. That was the younger days of our democracy. Right after Rawlings, Kufuor came in. So October 21st, 2008, Kufuor moved it from 13 all the way to October 17. In a space of about 10 months. From 2008, in 10 months, Kufuor moving it from 13.5 to 17.0. That is so for time uko besia o banker interest rate and I say Bank of Ghana policy rate no e ho na etim. It is all 100 Ghana every bank for time now. By October 2008, na 17%. Sike bia obejibia every bank no. Besia bia obobia no na wutua in 17%. Now, you look at this and you ask yourself, is this even reasonable? No. Obia oya saloon, obia oya carpenter, obia oya welder, obia sebio oya de juma chochopo abino, can they afford 17%? So omo koji loan or bank in that. Remember, Ekufu Addo power no omo gu banks nyina. Now J Ekufu, let's move to Kufuor 2000 from 2008 to 2009. Mommy anya some work boy, very important say Ghana for. It's shocking how businessmen today in Ghana, every one of them, all of them, they are quiet. It's shocking. But they are the ones who are facing this policy rate, this interest rate. In 2009, this is Kufuor 2009. Messiah, let's bring everything under Atamils, under Mahama. I want people to see. Because Endano, Uko Bank of Ghana say interest rate here 30%, and so Bank BG 40%, 38%. It is real. 2009, Kufuor moving from a year 2008, 13 or they bedroom 18%. Then Kufuor after IMF, after HIPIC, after redenomination. After redenomination, Kufuor so assisted Ghana a rebasing. That was the first time. 2009 at Tamils. 2009 at Tamils. If from 18, that's where he picked it. 2009 February 2010 it came to 16. It is out checking from Kufuor the base or picky free bedroom 17. Now with the bedroom at Tamils 2009 coming out, you could see say the policy rate and interest rate it wasn't crazy. It wasn't jumping from 0 to 12 or 0 to 1,000. It was basically within reasonable the margin, because you see Kufuor 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, it's not crazy. Answer the Kufuor free office 17. Atamils picked at 18 November 2009. Atamils brought it to 2010 February 16. He dropped it to 16. Atamils in 2010 15. In 2010 Atamils July 13. So still Atamils highest. Made Atamils not so on call back to 18. Interest rate it was dropping. Then 2010 17 September it came to 13. So you could see say from Kufuor time interest rate and now bank on Sakano Kufuor for the 13 it stayed within 13 and 18. At this point to the Krampono it is not supposed to over 22. Up with the world pandemic and whatever it's not even supposed to cross 20. It is not supposed to cross. Oko bank so koji loan. Interest rate is not supposed to get to that point. Now, my mention the Kudientia NPP way dangerous. And the Kudientia these so-called businessmen are quiet. Now, let's move to Mahama. Let's move to John Mahama's era. We are not going to try and make you feel say ye unipe bi asinchen ye kan masem ye beka obi ade. Now, after Atamils, John Mahama came through and he picked it from where Atamils left it. John Mahama was president for 3 years 4 months. Now remember, John Mahama went to IMF like the way Kufuor went to IMF. John Mahama didn't go for HIPIC initiative. John Mahama went to IMF the same way Ekufuor has gone to IMF. John Mahama went to IMF for $900 million. Nana Aba Ekufuor went to IMF to take $3 billion. Let's understand these things. Now, I'm sure John Mahama. Mr. Harris, I'm trying to push these things so quickly. I know. All right, I think I got it. It came in. All right, let's look at John Mahama. When John Mahama came in, when you look at it critically, John Mahama stayed in there. He could also keep it below the 18 that Atamils inherited from Kufuor. When John Mahama took over from Atta Mills, he made sure that the policy rate, so loan or banker in Sinwa Ekahono, he made sure say he did not even exceed Baby Akufo Jano. So you see, say John Mahama 2012 15, John Mahama 2012 November 15, John Mahama 2013 February 15, John Mahama May 2013 16, John Mahama July 29 2013 16, John Mahama September 16 2018 16. Now 2013 16. Now when you look at the numbers from Kufuor Ebeji power Ebesi time John Mahama be take over from Atta Mills, you have seen say it has moved from 13 to 18 max, and to me share down and pushing to a level which is absurd. What do you want to ask you? Remember, and the Kufuor you two oil onya otu oil chain aban bia, and the Kufuor ya ton gold chain aban bia, and the Kufuor yenya IMF sika eso chain aban bia, and the Kufuor ye nti school ba kokra, and the Kufuor Bank of Ghana bobesia atwa sika 77 billion ye nimbe bia wo, and the Kufuor ne NPP we are talking about Bank of Ghana the afiba ko abobesia 60 billion, and the Mahama Bank of Ghana abobesia, Bank of Ghana amboka, Bank of Ghana sika, and Atta Mills Bank of Ghana the policy rate was within 13 to 18 and never crossed it. In fact, John Mahama, where he took it from, he dropped it a little bit. Now, let me show you. When John Mahama was about to leave office, before John Mahama left office, that was right before he went to COVID. He went to IMF. John Mahama pushed it to 20. So from Kufuor's time, Mr. S, can you get me the latter part of John Mahama? Get me the latter part of John Mahama where he pushed it to the 20s, because it's important we show. I don't have it here. I have Kufuor. Get me the latter part of John Mahama where he crossed the 18 to 20, and let us explain to Ghanaians why John Mahama moved it from the 16 to the 20. Now, when you look at Kufuor, from 13, Kufuor left it at 17. Atta Mills picked it from 18. Kufuor left it at 18. Atta Mills picked it from 18, and he left it at 16. Now, John Mahama picked from 16. John Mahama moved it to 20. Now, the question is, when you calculate Kufuor marginally, baby Kufuor picky free and baby Ojai no, and baby Atta Mills Mahama picky ya Mujano na, you could see it was still reasonable. And we are talking about a period of Kufuor 8 years, NDC 8 years, 16 years. This thing could not cross. Mr. S, I really need the latter part of John Mahama. It's very important we show the latter part. Thank you. Thank you. The latter part, that is 2015. That was when John Mahama went to IMF. Now, let me show you how the figures looked. That was the latter part. John Mahama went to IMF. Now, John Mahama went to IMF before John Mahama left office. November 2016. 2016 November, it was at 25. So let's do the math. Let's not be biased here or anything. Let's read the facts. Kufuor 13 and he left it at 18. Let's explain it in a normal layman's language. 4, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Basically, you say Yanka say Kufuor 5. Right? Let's take it like that. Now, Atta Mills picked it 18 and he left it at 16. That means Atta Mills made some gains. That means 5, no? Atta Mills drew the 3. So Atta Mills basically did well. Now, John Mahama picked it from 16 to 26. 16 to 26, 10. John Mahama has done a negative. Now, the question here is, 2015 was when John Mahama went to IMF. 2015 is when Dumso was in its peak. The same 2015 is when John Mahama was basically constructing all the things you saw in Ghana. And even at this policy rate, John Mahama at the end of the day spent 54 billion. And in the 54 billion, that is when you got Kotoka, you got Kejetia, you got Kaswa, you got Pokuase, you got all the free SHS, you got Commander Sugar Factory, you got Rage, you got Tamale, you got all the chip compounds over 2,000, you got the circle interchange, you got all the infrastructure works. That means if a government moves your policy rate 10 points and they're able to spend 54 billion and they're able to, at the end of the day, build all this infrastructure, then they did a positive job. The reason why I'm saying it did a positive job is because when you pick a government like Akufo-Addo's government, right, that picked our policy rate. Let me try and place it on the screen. This is Akufo-Addo's government. Now let's look at their numbers, and then we relate their numbers to what they have been able to use the numbers for. 2017. Mr. S, this is 2023. I'm trying to find 2017 to 2023. All right, I've seen it. 2017. I have it here. No, Mr. S, I don't have 2017. I have it. Thank you. All right, let me place 2017 first. Then we'll take care of the rest. This is under Akufo-Addo. This is under Akufo-Addo 2017. Let's not hide any numbers. We all need to save Ghana. We all need to be asking questions. 2017, Akufo-Addo came in. John Mahama left it at 26. They moved it to 25. Remember, John Mahama had gone to the IMF. John Mahama had secured over $900 million. They came to meet that booty. Before John Mahama left office, he had left the how many funds did he leave? He left the Heritage Fund. It was built. There was money in there. He left the Mr. S, get me the funds John Mahama left. So they left money. Now remember, when this government came in 2017, majority of the projects were projects that were funding themselves, like Kotoka International Airport. It was funding itself. There were so many projects that John Mahama had started and finished. Those which were not done, they were already funding itself. It is a Pokuase interchange. The loan had been taken already. The money had been taken. It has been put in the project already. So these people came to inherit positive numbers. Now in 2017, Akufo-Addo comes to office. He's enjoying the booty from John Mahama. He went to the IMF. Now the 900 million he went to take from the IMF, the policies that he decided to make sure the 900 million was going to support, they have started reflecting. As 30 Juma into 2017, 2018, 2019. SARS is still in the system. Bank of Ghana is still giving us that money. They are still giving us that money. The sinking fund, the GIIF. There are so many funds at John Mahama Jaya. So these people came and they were basically comfortable. Now, over 2017, now you could see, say, that thing that John Mahama Jaya are saying yielded positive results. So you see, they moved it to 25.5. Then it came to 23.5. Then it came to 22.5. Then it came to 21.5. This is all 2017. Over 2017 and 21, 20. So you could see that 2015 IMF, it is basically translating into 2017, 2018. Into SARS, John Mahama Koji 900 million billion now, so they are IMF. That was the money that was basically running the economy now, because the policies and the programs were already in motion. So when the Akufo-Addo came, they were already in motion. He didn't have to do much. So the indicators started favoring Akufo-Addo. Bawumia, that was when they started saying, sir, economy NDC, competent, because they came to meet an investment that was yielding positive results. Inti bibiano gold. Gold. Because at that point, what were they doing? They were not doing much. Because IMF, we are already going to IMF. Projects were being handled. They did not have to do much. All that they had to do was to borrow. So they were just living a luxury life. And because they thought to say somebody has set the pace for them. Now let's move forward. Now from 2017, Mr. S, I need the 20. Now we go to 2018 January. It comes to 20. Mr. S, I need 2018. Okay, 2023. Mr. I need 20. Ekufuado 20. This is 2018. I need Ekufuado 2018 to 2020. Mr. I only have Ekufuado 2023. And I have Ekufuado 26. I need 2017, 2018, right? Yeah, my team is getting it for me. So when you go to 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, then the reality hits. Because when they came to meet the job John Mahama had done already, that is when they started stealing. That is why Ken Ofori-Atta started borrowing. Because at that point, things have been set already. They were borrowing to consume. Now, the moment they started borrowing to consume, it started putting pressure on the central bank. It started creating an artificial hole in our economy. So even though the indicators are showing 20, they are basically digging a hole beneath those indicators. Because when you come and you meet an economy that is flourishing, what you need to do is you need to put things in place in case that economy you came to meet that is flourishing. Anytime there is a shake, you always have to have a buffer. You always need to have a background that will hold it. But when these people came and John Mahama had set that tone, what they did was they went behind that economy that was flourishing. They started digging a hole under it. So they'll go outside and go through what we call bonds. They'll go outside and they'll go and borrow. They'll go to Bank of Ghana and go and take money. The same time they were digging a hole and they were telling us the economy is looking good. So the finance minister will come and tell you Ghana's economy is resilient. Then Bawumia will come. Ghana's economy is robust. Look at the indicators. We took it from John Mahama at 26. Today we are 20. The same time, Ken Ofori-Atta and the NPP for they were going behind the scenes and saying we are floating shares. We are going into the bond market. They were digging a hole behind the numbers we were seeing. So the numbers were just a small screen. The real diggings were at the Bank of Ghana. The real indications, the real theft was at the Bank of Ghana. Because John Mahama left Get Fund. He left ASLA. He left Sinking Fund. He left all these funds. There were money in it. Now, Mr. S, did you get me 2017 to 2018 thereabouts? All right, Mr. S, I just saw them. This is 2017, 20. Okay, I got it. All right, this one is 2018 to 2019. Let's take care of this one. So look at 2018, 2019. Now, the NPP for the year more. This is 2018, 2019. Inti so Ustedia 2018 it came to 17. That time no na a year IMF na John Mahama coin a picky. That was when they were going into the sinking fund, the Get Fund, the ESLA. They were taking the money. And then every time we ask them, what have you added to Ghana's economy? Also, look at the figures. Look at the interest rate. Oko Banka 17. You get it? Time manako foko IMF no. Na a year your interest rate age na 17. Sanka go for beka say and the Yakoba and then say about 12. You get what I mean? But the issue is when you look at 2018, it came to 17, 2018, 17, 2018 November, 17, 2019, it came to 16. So then the program John Mahama went in 3 years. Mokai says our program it was for like 5 years. The last part of the program no now I yielded results no. So between 2017 and 2019, that 3 year program now NDC for IMF for Komuno, it had yield now for a so aba. Now you get it. Into 2018-19, that is when they started recording better numbers. Oh, BBI okay. John Mahama no bon Oko Banka 26% is and the Aba 16. Because now IMF program now a take shape. A take it off. In fact, it was cruising. Now, when you move forward, because what about the economy? Now say economy no, or say let's move to 2020. Let's go to 2020. Time and uncle for any some catcher say the economy is robust, it is strong, it can resist any shocks. Ofori-Atta can Ofori-Atta Adesineka Bawumia NPP for nyina. Now let's go to 2020. COVID-19 hit, right? 2019, 2020. Now we enter 2020, COVID-19. 2020 it goes to 14. 2021 it goes to 14. 2021 it stays at 14. May 2021 it stays at 13. It comes down. July 2021 it stays at 13. September 2021 it stays at 13. The final years of a IMF program are flourishing. They are eating from it. They are enjoying. Now let's move from a year 2021. They have gone to IMF. Almost prepare. They are getting money. Remember, COVID-19 crisis 2020. These people were still taking money from outside. COVID-19 they were still taking money. IMF gave us money. World Bank gave us money. Some international donors contributed to Ghana. So how do you expect policy rate to be at 30 now? How do you expect inflation to be around 43? Now let's go to the final stage of a year of policy rate. This is 2022. This is NPP 2022. 14, 17, 19. It started picking up 2022 March. Now my member some question me. Adentina COVID-19 by a year interest rate from 2020 to 2022. Why didn't the interest rate go up? Because at that point we were not making any money. At that point Ghana was basically, as we say, we were bankrupt. Why was the policy rate still kept at 14? Why was the policy rate kept below the numbers we are seeing? It means time and COVID, you know, the money that was the money they were spending. The money they were getting from IMF, the money they were getting from World Bank, the money that we were getting from outside, you know, that was the money they were showing us our economy is robust. Even COVID-19, you know, our economy is good. Forgetting they were supposed to give credits before they were going out to take the money. No, they didn't give the credit to the Bahama administration. No, they decided to lie to Ghanaians to tell them, say it is their own doing. They even in times of COVID, in times of difficult in difficult times, you know, they've been able to hold the economy down. Now see a few COVID. We are out of COVID. You expect the economy to drop to 13 policy rates. You expect interest rates to drop to what? To like 11 or to like 8. Why are we today, the policy rate, Bank of Ghana is at 30? Now, let me show you. This is 2023. And the Kufuado. Let's look at this. Now, and the Kufuado 2022, 2023. 2022, Ayebedrino. Yako IMF. We are in a program. Things should be better. Right now, you try COVID. You try Ukraine war. My catcher say, Yako IMF, me are calibrating your money, be said that. Now, 2022, November, we hit 27. The highest in the history of Ghana. 2022, January, we hit 28. 2022, March, we hit 29. 2022, 23. May, we hit 29.5. July 19, 2023, we hit 30. Today, as we speak, we are at 30. Now, the question here is, so you call IMF, say COVID-19 by any relief, say and you tell me I solve your problem in Ghana. Say Bank of Ghana is stable. If Bank of Ghana is not hiding numbers from us, say Bank of Ghana is being truthful. Say the economy they are telling us say it is robust, you know. Say if what all that they are telling us is true, why are we doing 30 policy rate or interest rate after COVID-19, after getting 3 billion from IMF, after getting all these kind of funds from outside? The reality is that the Bank of Ghana is bankrupt itself. There's no money. What they were showing you in 2020 to 2022, from 2017 to 2019, everything that they were showing you was the aftermath of Mahama going to IMF. I think not yielding results. They have not done anything. They have not added anything to the economy. They had not done anything. They were deceiving you with John Mahama, post John Mahama, IMF. And in numbers, no much. say, oh, Atiaba 14, Atiaba 15, Atiaba 16. They were showing you John Mahama IMF no kweno and Sunsan Swapa na ebano and no de chiramo. The same time, the opposition were asking them, so you, what have you people done? Because we are looking at 2023 where policy rate is at 30, inflation is at 40. We are looking at government sika ejatu wo nyina sika ni nyina asa. GIF eko eye sinking fund eko eye get fund eko sika bi edawo bia na ede to o ma enjiriba no sa sika ni nyina akọ. And so and we are still recording 30 after going to IMF, after bringing in money COVID-19. So why are we at 30% interest rate in the Bank of Ghana? It means the Bank of Ghana is basically working for the government. It is basically printing money for the government. The Bank of Ghana is causing the problem we are in today. From 2017, these people have lied to you about everything. But I keep telling Ghanaians, what we are experiencing today, we are not supposed to make it so complicated. We are not supposed to confuse the young ones. We are not supposed to make Ghanaians think say untumi nka brofo sebio onhwe suit as a politician untumi nka Ghana asem.
Hey, yeah, the one that walk a was the man here, the one in Asi. Now because of cheap education, I don't know why my sister Ghana situation why be a day. Then me pede be bis na kufa do there. Take you for no okwa come on when it's banana. Oh yeah, appear to for now. What a
one call appear to crowd one call. He didn't even visit them, Auntie Monica.
Yeah. Hey, because of cheap education, it's sad. Toby.
But that's it, Auntie Monica. Thank you very much. One call Apiazi. Ekufuor never visited Apiazi people. But sending Adriani 40 billion old Ghana. Say I'm for chocolate in Koma Teki for. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm calling for Crumpista. There was a Kevin. No one of some Jeffina Gichama General, a sitting at Channel Pefina, the Monasi, Yamishon, and the Lao Silence before Swasi. Kevin would see a mob with Yamisho. Now, Kevin, you wouldn't be this government, say the demonstration at a petition, one like boom on a citizen Funa, you might know. The same apply to the PCA. Yeah, demonstration, MC embedded a petition in Bawamba. Obu and there, Nana Mum before dear chilling in Awamba. Minister Assembly, and your nimpa compol free. Minister Assembly was the Bejo petition. How to know Wambaji?
Obe campaign a one bron. Obe campaign I want to do so go so. Obe campaign I want to do so go.
Ah, Kevin, yes, na seven Mambut can we near Jordan and for Bawumia from Matiendo. I want you in the first 2016 Mama was cement back 25 CD. In the cement bag 1.1 Kevin. A teacher near what you pillar in a bit at all. Well, I can't have a prestige corner Kevin. If you go so but church 2 hours on the middle. This was an preset to Bogos 2 hours and send to Priscia. Kevin, I'm sure. Thank you
very much, sir. Thank you. All right. Okay. This is the real Ghana, and I would know. This is the real Ghana. More than Twitter can't quasi asem. More than moon who be that. But they will be in that bonnet. Quasi be in Jessica not to Mamudi. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. But you do two more. According to Captain Smart is on no coffee and brain you.
Yeah, I'm Captain Smart, yeah. And a coffee do chumba.
No, okay, open and next year and or the Nisapin Pim the cocoa to Sampine and no cancer. Now, besides, a do chum no crow US or no chere Aerospace Nana. What is all this? They are just mad. Besides, Oko a crapim nosa. Samuel why ye billboards be no what drawn in who sketch faint and not the question mark big like guess who and not the about wasting money. Just say they are hitting us. Oh sorry now can I say Nana is your president now person can you imagine? What may his soul rest in peace, Mrs. Kofo. Oh, Yari, you didn't call you GMC. You didn't call you GMC. No, dear. Rebecca, young guy, no, raise the placard said, please tell your husband to open. Oh, my actually to she's such a shameless woman. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, I really appreciate your call. Hello, caller.
Sugar nest.
Yeah, bold to defend. What you guys have tried. You guys have surprised me. I'm very, very honored. Yeah, I'm very honored.
Respect to everybody. Respect to everybody. Money, Amama Gold, Latif, yourself, Echo. Because I say onya one can but anymore me Ghana for me old boy kasa not long ago. Na me bisa nos Ghana for nankasa who we yenimu.
Yeah.
But we don't take action.
Yeah.
Because Echo Mr. Ghana for yenyu branca, it should go to them. I know that they should do more demonstration. In Kabinumuru Kwan, when you there, this yen NDC leaders and will join this demonstration. No, we'll food there, it will not, it's one of the massive demonstrations so far. Massive. Different people, the kayayos, the taxi drivers, the trotro drivers, the cadets, they all joined now. Takrazi for I pity them. Mr. Eko Takrazi 2019 I was in Takrazi. Gone are the days Eko. Takrazi was a place where a hormone ma. Ask any Takrazi person or your feeling place. Baby it's na Harbour View Hotel. Na Eshe Takrazi Harbour Hall. Na movie. The old sailor. It's a lovely place. A human you Takrazi Chrome hormone. For whatever years. It is a much chrono. That's a 1 2 abapa. Mr. Potholes, young kind of potholes or death traps. Enya epa as the before you enter Takrazi inside or your dead traps on your potholes. Dead traps. Takrazi for need to wake up. The next demonstration of Takrazi obiara fan hunjim say what Takrazi will be biene anyamfo prestia whatever bogoso join we hina wombra. Dame MP na owata crisis MPP ni nkofo ni ahemfie hotel na nyim all the bush na abaso na nyankofo na wachi so once where there as the Scotland dogs once beside that when they were born working them white it na me why at this time around then journalists want to one kasa fine obi awane party but abandon yas no nya you were part of the people in Ghana mokasa. Other party was in power. You people talked a lot. Why did this time around did they go mute? Is there any way they can cancel this Christian council and whatever council because they are not worth it? Well, you're a bunch of fools.
Thank you, Nebs.
What the say? What the chrono echo? Big ups to you and big ups to my fellow both different people. Respect.
Thank you, Nebs. All right, hello, caller. Hello. Hello. All right. I think this person on here ready. I'm here to for another caller. Hello, caller. All right. Hello. 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 All right, the line basically is struggling now. May I say to my fa? A few callers. Hello. Okay. When you're ready, may I say to my fa? Another caller. The whole system is jammed. I'm trying to get through. Hello, caller.
Good evening, Kevin.
Yeah. Good evening, boss. Go ahead.
This is Isa calling from Tamale.
All right.
I want to first of all thank everybody for making up, and it's unfortunate we are in Tamale, we couldn't go, but we strongly believe that inshallah the next demonstration we shall be there by the grace of Allah. I want to greet JDM, our incoming president, and also pray that God will protect him against his enemy, protect him enemies within and enemies without. Now, Nelson Mandela once said, the courage is not the absence of fear, but the concealment of fear. What I want MPP to know is that sometimes you can push somebody to the wall, and when the person gets to the end and knows there is no way or anywhere to go, the person would fight back and push you, And from what everybody saw up there, the police and everybody, they were even scared because when they saw the crowd, and when you look at it on TV, you realize that the crowd was so massive, was so much that even if they decide to push, I tell you, no police can handle them. So they know that come 2024, this is exactly what the MP, I've forgotten his name, but he actually said 2024 we're going to face them. That is exactly what.
Thank you very much, Isa.
So
thank you. I appreciate this. Thank you. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes. Good evening. Yeah.
And I echo. Today we were there, and it's so refreshing this evening that one was part of that. I want to find out, Kevin, is it possible that if one watches Animal Kingdom for a very long time, you become an animal? Because it looks like that pastor has become one of them, so he now lives in Animal Kingdom. He doesn't know what is happening in Ghana now. The pastor who says he now watches Animal Kingdom.
My own man.
Is it not possible that he has become
the banking pastor?
Because exactly that fraud guy. I'm wondering if he's still in Ghana. Otabil.
He's around.
Otabil in Ghana.
He's around.
He's around. So could it be that because he's now been watching Animal Kingdom, he's part of the animals now, and so he lives in their kingdom?
I will give you an answer later. Thank you very much. Hello, caller.
Yeah, hello, Kevin.
Good evening, madam.
Yeah, Kevin. Good evening. How are you, Kevin?
I'm good.
Yes, so I don't know whether you saw what Daily Graphic posted on Facebook.
That what?
About Sam Joe's comment on the watchman receiving.
But the guy is the watchman. He's head of security is watchman.
Kevin, Kevin. If you see the kind of responses that was there, and I heard you say something, and I wrote exactly what you said. I said, I'm surprised you guys haven't seen what these people did. What is wrong with that? And I said, the same audacity the NPP exhibited to destroy this country is the same audacity Jane Mensah is showing us. And it's the same audacity that these people have shown us today.
Yeah.
And Ghanaians are not seeing anything wrong. So when you said that, I shouted, oh my God, it's like Kevin saw what I wrote on that page. And there are a lot of people that keep saying, what is wrong? Is he not a human being? I'm like, there's a reason why we have hierarchy, and there's a reason why we have chain of command in organization. So for BOG to ignore all this chain of command, how many deputies is Addison having? How many departments and how many people are working in Bank of Ghana?
The total disrespect. Total disrespect.
The demonstration wasn't about security issue for you to bring. We don't care. I said it doesn't matter whether the guy is the chief commander of Ghana Armed Forces. That is not his work, and he had no business collecting that petition. That is total disrespect, and they deserve to apologize to us. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you. It's not an apology. We need to go in force the next time. Somebody needs to feel the heat. Apologizing will not go anywhere. At this point, nobody needs apology for the Bank of Ghana. No. You have disrespected the constitution, disrespected we the people. We don't need the apology. They need to smell the pepper. Hello, caller.
Hello, good morning, Kevin.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Me show pani ejuma pa o yema mo magana. Ye to subium ye da o ma mo ko gina mu ye demonstration ye ntimi ye ntimi akọ next time Yakopon man ahodi na esu ntimi kokka mo. Kakra me so me pesa me kire me kakra and then na MPP for my sote. Me ye kumi bra o techiman. E churo mo boy na me bra ka ho. Omun prepare so mo ba me donya me Kevin. Adi so mo kuye nyina 2024 omumbra. I'm telling you, we are ready. We are waiting for them. Omututu me donya me be brutality. I'm telling you. Kevin me da so nya me nyejuma.
That's it. Thank you very much. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. Okay. So that's it. It's come upon show. No, why should you ring me? Hello, caller. Hello.
Kevin.
Yeah. Good evening.
Hello, Mr. Kevin. Fine, Evan. Mr. Kevin. that's the pan of my power. My, but me there, me die and I'm young crash woman because me told a beer, me to me transit, na me gino my Ghana one, Makuma, anywhere we young formation. Anywhere we access, and the me to me be some say, and to you no pa, no yana, who you was saying.
Mammy can be show. Mammy can be show.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see me sit on TV 3 hours, 4 hours. I'm human, you know. Me pon show na me tenasi.
Yeah.
Now I'm going through my emails. Now me call back to Nyama Yakane Nyama. I'm human, boss. It's you need a lot of you need a lot to do this every day. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Kevin, we are the information with the Maya. Now, what can I Ghana for or politicians in Kevin, or politicians, or contract, and Tinyadi can be a matime mufono, say another say. That's now a boo or go to a task, or boo government and woman contract. Contract upon contract quoting a J and your contract to a hand sanitizer contract in your own demand. It is any public or no Yadia or Babe can be a diameter move one day. I deal with more and support my government in Ukraine who say, oh, so blue ma with Dimutinabia day. Yanka can, a Dominia politician, they do Muscanomia campaign, or Muganamo contract, they pray Ghana by US Huawei, who bet Naga say, Scanibu or government was a man contract 1 year. 1 year to say should be balanced who say your back Kasaka government and my government no say Timofone Bebagana, Escafoni Omunia politicians no mugo with Mr. Kevin. But that's the
part. Thank you very much. All right. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello.
So
yes, good evening.
Good morning.
Yes, sir, good morning. Go ahead.
I'm Ibrahim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Ibrahim.
Go ahead.
We are demanding for development. We current youth, we are demanding for development. NDC done 16 years, MPP done 16 years.
Yeah.
So now we see the difference between MPP and NDC.
That's it.
NDC work from NDC do road from Yeji to Kumasi, from Yeji to Kumasi, from reach Tafo Township. After that, Tafo Market, the whole Kumasi road. After that, I will go to Kevin Taylor hometown. NDC do Obuasi Township.
That's true.
After that, NDC do Obuasi water program.
Yeah, water treatment plant.
Buy water do it.
Yeah.
Yet buy water do it in Obuasi.
Oh, NDC built the hospital, the Obuasi
water.
Yeah, the general hospital. NDC built it and a Rawlings.
The whole Obuasi General Hospital.
Yeah.
You know, NDC do junction to Cape Coast.
Yeah. From Asukwa Junction, through to Praso to
Cape Coast. NDC start from Obuasi to Takwa. To Takwa. From Takwa to Cape Coast again. From Cape Coast to Accra.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm right,
Yeah.
I'm right. So that is the reason why that NDC do Prestia, Boboso road, and every road there. I didn't see any one road that MPP do. I go around all that place. So that's the reason what we like NDC. We didn't see anything that MPP do for us. So we are encouraging the youth to look the development that NDC done in 16 years. To vote for NDC massively.
Thank you very much, sir.
For 2020.
I really appreciate your call. All right, that's it. I'm done with phone calls. You all know he's made a point. NDC, NPP, they have all ruled for 16 years. Now look around look around from the north, south, east, and west in Ghana. Point to developmental projects that have contributed politically, socially, economically. Projects that have changed lives. These are the things you look out for. Take your time and sit back. Pick it from region to region. And we are going to do this on this platform. Now it's been 16. NDC, really 16 years. NPP, aka 1 year, number really 16 years. It is up to you to make that decision. Wherever you are, regional, pick your region and say, this is where I live. This is my region.